Hey, good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us here on this Wednesday night. We are going to be playing some Planescape Turn of Fortune's Wheel, and we're just about to start the final chapter. So, um, thanks for coming and hanging out with us and following our campaign. Um, we're going to get started here in just a second, but I first want to mention that we are celebrating our 7th year as a channel and community this year. Um, and this month we are celebrating by doing a fundraiser for the Center for Suicide Awareness. And so throughout the game, if you would like to support the fundraiser, support what we're doing, there is a link that will be popping up in the chat, or you can always prompt it by typing into the chat the number 7 followed by exclamation point, the number 7 followed by the word year, as so, and it'll pop up some info about the organization that we're fundraising for, as well as the link to donate. Your donations can impact the game. We've got things in there for $5. You can purchase a reroll. $10 you can give the DM a reroll. All the way up to $50, you could purchase a Wandering Encounter. And Percy, I see you. And thank you for the sub. So Percy's been with us as a subscriber for 37 months in a row, and he has. Oh, I didn't see the second one. So I see that there's a $50 donation from Percy for a Wandering Encounter, and so I will be boosting up an encounter pretty well. We got some story stuff to take care of in the beginning, so I'm not going to drop a Wandering Encounter before we take care of that. But pretty soon, as soon as we get the call to action taken care of, we'll do that. But then I also see there's a $10 donation there, Percy. You tell me if that's a DM reroll or if you're feeling nice and you want to add 2 player rerolls. Um, Players, just a reminder, you had a player reroll from last time. Since these are donations, I'm not resetting them, so you still have that. So that's in the pocket. So um, there's that. So thank you so much. Oh, a DM reroll all the way. Thank you so much. You're too nice, generous, with a little bit of maliciousness in there. I like it. So yeah, so that's how easy it is. You can donate, and stuff will happen here on the stream. So thank you so much for that. By the way, I think this is the first stream where we can say this. We actually passed our goal. We were trying to raise $500, and we have done that. So we will be doing a giveaway this Friday. Um, because that's like the kind of the big 7-year game is happening on Friday, starting at 8 p.m. We're going to be doing an X-Crawl Classics funnel. So if you want to see some wacky, zany dungeon crawling on pay-per-view, I don't know, crazy death sport. That's what it is. And so we've got some level 0 characters that I've got, I think, 5 or 6 players for that. So it should be a good time. So you can stop by, see the stream on Friday at 8 p.m. And then we'll also be doing some giveaways of some 20-side stuff. So, yeah. So we're going to get started here with the game tonight. Basically, where we left off last time is the characters had returned back to Sigil to kind of enforce a confrontation with Shemeshka and try to get back their original incarnations that were the original manifestations that were created for them by the modrons who are lost in Tyrant's spiral. And they did so. They went back to the casino, Fortune's Wheel. They did end up confronting Shemeshka. And in the midst of all of that, the Lady of Pain herself, who doesn't intervene in affairs all too often directly, made her presence known and gave a scolding to Shemeshka for the multiverse bending slash breaking plan that she's enacting, which has caused all sorts of mayhem in Sigil. Just like strange interpretations of what's happening in the multiverse by the various factions who are now warring and causing chaos in her city, which she doesn't appreciate too much. And she has basically tasked the characters with cleaning up the mess and probably wants them gone from Sigil as soon as possible because they've been put up on a pedestal as messiahs or villains or whatever the factions want to see them as. They are sort of their presence in the city is a source of instability. So they have been over the past day or so getting acquainted with these new level 17 versions of themselves that they're going to introduce you to in just a second, and making some preparations, buying some things, and our game is basically going to start with them reconvening back at the ubiquitous Wayfarer and talking through everything that has happened and where they're going to go from here. But we're going to give some space here for the players to tell you a little bit about how they determined who it is that they're playing. They had a big decision. This is kind of a strange request that you get at the end of a game, right? Like, oh, all of a sudden you're going to jump up 7 levels and create a character that's like 2 tiers above where you're currently playing. But I think they all collaborated very well and came up with a pretty unique and story relevant design for how they were going to conceptualize these characters. So they basically decided that their characters were going to be almost influenced by the gate towns and the alignments that some of those gate towns embody or represent. I think the rationale there, and I'll let them speak more to it, but I think the rationale there was the modrons were visiting all of the gate towns, and so they must have seen something in these different places that inspired why they dreamt up and hoped for these 5 characters to be the ones to rescue them. So I'll turn it over to them to share with you sort of their thought process, how they came up with what they came up with. And I think we'll start as we do on the left with Isaac, who always gets to be the first one.
Sure. Hi, I'm Isaac, and I am playing Zilloff. Zilloff is a level 17 Dragonborn Paladin. My thought process, he's actually, well, before then, he's from the town of Glorium, which is about, yeah, extremely creative. It's just my character again. He is from Glorium, which represents, one moment. Glorium represents, I had it up earlier and I closed it. Compassion, selflessness, and pursuit of the greater good. And my thought process of why I decided to make this character the way it was is originally, I think, maybe a modron or two had heard the story of Zilloff from the past, and maybe a few of them had hoped that, I don't know, I guess it's a fan fiction kind of, I don't know. Either way, it's the hope of what this character could have been. This true hero in the face of evil and whatnot. And in a way, it's kind of what my character has already become. So I felt like it was a fitting kind of end to be playing this golden dragonborn paladin.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing all of that. Let's go next to Robyn.
All right. I have been playing Cerebella Storm. She is currently a tiefling order cleric, and she's from the gate town that Ribcage, which is a lawful evil town that tyranny, oppression, and the strong dominating the weak are the norm. But I think the modrons see the value in someone who can bring the benevolence of order to the masses, because the masses don't know what's good for them. They need somebody with an iron fist to lead them. So that is what Cerebella is now bringing to the table.
Perfect. I'm so glad that there's somebody chose an evil aligned one, just to get the diversity in the mix in there, right? Round it
An
out.
evil hero, yes.
Yes. Awesome. Let's go next to Dawson.
Hi, I'll be playing, you guessed it, Baldwin again, but this time back in human form. But not just any human form, a College of Swords human bard. He is represented by the gate town of Rigus. We've been there once before. It is the large, heavily military structured gate town that borders on a plane of just absolute war and chaos and nonsense. And what the Modrons may have heard of this guy is he may not seem like the most physically capable person, but he would be a person who would step up and take the charge straight ahead and not without any fear to him, kind of giving up the essence of even though one may not be too powerful, they're still going to have a heart of courage.
Awesome. Thank you. Let's go next to Jenna.
Hey there, I'm Jenna. I am playing Klak, who has reprised himself as a Thri-kreen once again. Though interestingly enough, as a druid. And I took inspiration from Faunal, which was one of the gate towns that we visited, and I don't know if it's just because of my penchant for making druids, or it's the town that I felt kind of like made the most sense to me, like when we were like dealing with like the guardian at the front. But I just connected with it the most, and so went in that direction. And I felt that maybe the reason why like the modrons would lean towards something that, even though like nature is usually kind of not seen as something orderly, there is a balance to faunal, and that kind of maybe speaks to them, and maybe like with finding balance within like this kind of chaotic and situation that they found themselves in, maybe finding threads of like, again, finding threads of balance and is the closest thing to order, and maybe that's what will help them escape. So that's kind of like the idea that I went for Clack.
Awesome. Thank you. And then let's hear about Baz from Lyra.
Hi. Yeah, I'm playing Baz, still again, or something. But I am now an Aarakocra Ranger, and my inspiration for the character was from the gate town of Chaos, is what we think how to pronounce it. And Chaos it's like, well, let's see. Baz has always been sort of like trying to figure out who he is, and people telling him who he should be, and him not really feeling that that was the way to go. And Chaos is a town that sort of exemplifies the freedom to shape one's own destiny. And it's a town of constant change and unpredictability. So that felt fairly good for my character. And then also the Aarakocra just being sort of Baz's general desire and trend for flight, and his sort of how he's always just drawn to any kind of birds that he sees. So, yep, that's what I'm doing.
Awesome. So those are the 5 heroes that the Modrons desperately need. And so this is the story of them finishing that hope. And so the 5 of you, Lady of Pain couldn't have made it more clear what you need to do, that you're responsible for putting this all to rest, and cleaning up the mess that Shemeshka has made. Oh, and I hear a little something from Adrian, a $10 donation. Thank you so much for that. I don't have like my thing up. Or no, I do. So I can see what that is. Perhaps could be two things. It could be a DM reroll, or it could
Oh,
be.
it's so nice. He says a DM reroll.
Oh,
That's so sweet of him.
thank you so much. Appreciate that. Um, they're level 17. I need all the help I can get to try to make this challenging. So appreciate that. Thank you for the donation. Yeah, so they are basically at this point reconvening. We're gonna say it's like the next morning. You were pretty beaten up after the last session. Although I suppose that doesn't matter. I keep like thinking back to like what happened in the last session. It doesn't matter because they have new bodies. But irregardless, they have been spending some time buying some things, collecting, um, last minute errands that they needed to do in Sigil in preparation for the journey ahead. So we're gonna say it's the next day. It's morning. You're back at the ubiquitous Wayfarer, which has sort of been your homestead, I guess, in Sigil. Probably the most familiar place to you all. You're there, of course, with Rome, the monodrone, and Zillon, the the abyssal worm, the larvae, and yeah, we'll say that it's you're all have gathered together in the tap room, getting some breakfast, maybe eating some of those banana nut muffins that have been an important calling card whenever the characters die and they need to verify the identity of a new character that wanders up. So I'm gonna kind of leave it to you guys to hear what kind of discussions you're having this morning.
I sure love these muffins. Oh, they're so good. Oh, did you know they're my favorite? These banana nut muffins?
Somehow these get better every single time we see them.
I guess, yeah.
Crazy.
I wonder how they changed the recipe. You just see like the little bug mandibles just going like.
I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna play a little tune while we just sit and eat. Like he'll
Oh.
remove his. Sorry.
Oh yeah, yeah. Do you want me to play with you?
If
What are you
you
gonna...
want.
Yeah.
I was just gonna.
What? A key.
I thought it'd be a very fitting opportunity to play that song I first played when I was in here. Just to help us out in the long run once again. So then he'll remove his mask, just showing like a plain human face. Nothing horrible looking about it at all. He'll take out his flute and start playing a very similar tune that you heard the first time you were in the ubiquitous Wayfarer, but this time it sounds more richer, fuller, and whole again. And over the course of the next 10 minutes, everyone can gain 20 temporary hit points.
And I think 20. Oh my gosh.
And at the same time, he is going to, with a couple of little flourishes he does with his flute, cast Aid on the party twice. So everyone also gets an additional 15 to your maximum hit points for that day.
There are certainly people that are paying attention to the performance and tuned into it and enjoying it, and you could see that you've got a captive audience, but none more so than Rome, who flutters about excitedly wherever you're playing, and at some point makes its way over to where Clack is, and seems to communicate with the Mimir a bit, and the Mimir starts to kind of whir, and the gears start moving, and it begins to speak to you, and it just says, "Wonderful, wonderful. You're clearly the heroes that we need to get the modrons out of that terrible place that they're wandering around in."
I hope so. Which kind of reminds me, since we've been tasked on multiple levels, that this is the thing that I guess we've been made to do. We might need a little bit more than banana nut muffins. So if you guys don't mind hanging out and chatting a little bit longer, Clack is going to add to the pool of hit points here, by casting and preparing Hero's Feast. So there will of course be muffins at this Hero Feast, as well as like a continental breakfast, maybe just like like whatever kind of favorite like breakfast item that you want there, like from eggs and bacon to whatever part of the universe you're from, like it'll be on that table. And of course it'll be at the center. It's going to be a nice like tiered plate with banana nut muffins and other muffin types as well, just to really push that. And then everyone will get some additional hit points. I don't know if it rolled. 4. You get 4 additional hit points.
That works.
4 is 4 is 4 is 4.
4 is 4 is 4.
So that's
It was
additional
like-
to your hit point maximum.
Correct, yeah, to the hit point maximum.
Oh, right, all this food. It really
Oh.
feels good to be myself again. I don't know. I don't know. I guess the voice is back, so that's cool. How's everyone else feeling?
Zilon is just giving you a death stare.
Hey, don't look at me like that. Are you hungry, little? Come on over. Or you're not a little guy anymore, but come on over here. Come on. I'm just you, but gold.
Uh-huh.
That sounds
don't
almost a little
feel so
insulting
bad.
when you put it like that.
Well, I don't know. I thought blue was pretty cool.
Can I have a muffin now?
Of course. Here you go. Which one do you want? I guess
Banana nut or
I've eaten half of this one. I don't know. Do you want?
blueberry?
Half of a muffin is more than I'm getting out of any other part of what you got going on, so I guess I'll take your scraps.
You can have a full one. It's okay. I'm
Okay.
just asking if you want to share. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm so you could be Zilloff too. I'm just you're Zilloff. You're
I'm
the
Zilloff 2 now. Is it
No,
Zilon
not
or
2.
Zilloff
I'm
3
saying
or what?
Do you want me to change my name? I feel like I should. Like I'm just like a parody of who you are. I feel like
Or perhaps whoever survives gets to keep the name. I've trained Zilloff here well. I think he's strong. I think he'll do well on his own. I of course am hoping you'll do well as well, because you're a hero with the hero party, but maybe the name can be given to the fittest.
You can have it.
okay.
I am so
Sure,
disappointed.
it's fine.
you,
It doesn't. We don't have to do that, but if you want to, if that's the rule, I guess you're kind of the mom. So I really didn't watch after him. So anyway, how's everyone else feeling? Baz? Yeah, you got feathers.
Of course I have feathers. Yeah, it feels good. It feels good. And just kind of like stretching the shoulders. And then Baz is going to get up to the hero's feast, and he's just taking things in his hands and like eating them straight off the table. And then he's going to get like a plate, and he's going to put all the muffins on it and sit down with a very nice like cup of tea, and then he's just going to start dunking the muffins and like eating them really huskily on there. But then he picks the tea up very carefully and drinks it and sets it down. I feel good. That's how I feel.
That's awesome. I love the just the way that he eats, right? Just like,
So it sounds to me like we have to find this this place, and yes,
Yeah,
I'm assuming
mhm.
someone knows where it is, right?
I believe Rome said he knew where it is.
All right.
I'm more concerned what might be inside.
Okay, let's go.
Mhm.
Oh,
All right.
it's just the muffins.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah, we do.
I really.
We do have to eat everything. I know. Sorry, we just got muffins out from like the inn, but we also we should probably eat all of this.
Right. So the group is consuming the hero's feast. There's probably some annoyed looks from the proprietor as they're like trying to bring you food, but there's already like food there, and eventually they just like give up. Like, oh,
Oh, here,
they're manifesting
I'll
so
make,
much food.
I'll make some space here, right on the corner.
And yeah,
That
so
was real good. You want some? You can have some too. I'm sure. I'm sorry. Is it okay? I don't know. Is it copacetic that it's cool?
Breakfast of Champions? Come on, this needs to be for the champions. I really think it should be for the champions, right?
Uh, yeah, but he's kind of a champion of kind of
Of
being a
serving
tavern
food to
owner.
average
Champion of
people
inns.
in a tavern. Yeah, I guess a champion of tavern owners.
Pretty good. You're cool. You want to come on over? What is that song, by the way? What is the name of that song that you play? I don't think I ever asked.
Oh, it's called the Galleon Ride.
Oh, the Galleon Ride.
It's a well, it's one of the first ones I learned when I began to play the flute a while back. It was more or less, you know how sometimes in training camp you have to learn to keep the beats. And that was one of the things we'd play, and then I added my own little flair to it, make it something a little different. The village was called The Ride. It's a little boring that way. You got to make it a little different, more, more energetic.
Take it to that next level. It does
Yeah,
something.
like that.
It stirs up, this, I don't know, heroic kind of feeling inside. Makes me feel stronger. I like it.
Well, I hope the song inspired you as much as it inspires me.
It did. It was really nice. I don't know. It's something about the song. It spoke to me. It's music's just is beautiful. It really is. You could just tell a story. You could just evoke so many emotions that people don't even they don't even speak the same language, but they hear this song and it's kind of this universal language, isn't it?
That's what I've heard some mentioned for it, but as I've said, I don't really practice it too much. I had more other things focused on for the time being. We're gonna have to leave soon, aren't we?
Yeah.
Wandering modrons won't save themselves.
So Rome, you know where we need to go, yeah?
it like nods its head, communicates with the Mimir a bit, and it says, "Yes, finding a way into Tyrant Spiral shouldn't be a problem. Once we're there, though, it's going to be really difficult to steer the modrons away, because right now they're all being led by the leader, the highest ranking modron. His name is X01. We have to find him, and we need to convince him to leave Tyrant Spiral. That's the only way we're going to be able to lead the rest out of that terrible place and keep them away from all these terrible images that they're being bombarded with."
What do you think would be helpful in convincing them? Like, clearly it's a terrible place,
Mm,
but Do you have any? What might speak to him more than what they've already been experiencing?
The Mimir, right? You went to all the different gate towns and you recorded them just as they are, right?
Yes,
No distortions? Like you recorded it the way that it was supposed to be, right?
I believe so.
Good. Well, then we should be able to use that to put it all back into place. Because right now, he thinks that the Blood War is happening all over the multiverse. But if we can use the Mimir, we might be able to reset his memories so that they're correct.
Okay. Okay. All right. I feel a little more prepared. I feel like we can. I feel ready. I feel more ready. Do you guys have any questions, I guess, or anything we should do before we head out?
Mm. I'm gonna look around the bar. Is that little halfling around? I know they were kind of out in the streets. How is it? Is it still pretty chaotic outside?
In Sigil, yes. Not necessarily in the ubiquitous Wayfarer, but the factions, they are still under their presumptions that people are unable to die and strange things are happening to the spiral and all of that. So you're looking for, help me out, the halfling was a sensate?
Yes, the
Okay.
one that wanted to knowledge for knowledge sake. That I think that's what it was, or they wanted to learn or experience life or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. We will say you're looking for them just in the tavern, or are you going out of the tavern to go find them?
I would say that before that he left, he would make it a point to try to talk to them.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I think I'm stuck because I'm trying to remember who the character is, but
Yeah, sorry. It's the one that it was at the bar and they slowly got
The emotion rock or something.
the emotion rock.
oh, okay. It was the sensate from like way back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sure. Let's say roll a percentile, and if you get 50 or above, we'll say that they happen to be here.
Okay. I have some dice, I'll just roll it. Yeah. Up at 50.
Okay. I think it was a woman. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. That was so many sessions ago. I can't remember. But we'll say she is here. Just like at a booth, enjoying some breakfast and tea. Seems to be sitting by herself.
I'll if I can, I will kind of move up and maybe bring a muffin over and just say, do you mind if I take a seat?
But she says, "Of course not. I'm always happy to have company. Please have a seat."
Oh, thank you.
And she's like admiring. What do you have for like gear? So all the
It's
characters got like
there's this
magic
big like
items that they
cudgel.
get to add.
Yeah. He has this giant belt on, this beautiful scimitar. He has that old war axe that he had. Just kind of has it kind of strapped onto his back.
So she's immediately like, wow, and like admiring all of your things and commenting on them.
Yeah, do you want this muffin? I could sing you a song or this muffin. I don't know. I feel like I should repay you somehow. That's all.
Repay me? What? For what?
No, you just listen. You just listened.
Okay, I can listen.
No,
yes.
you listened. It meant a lot.
Oh, and I listened to you? I don't think we've ever met before. I would remember.
Maybe not. Yeah, probably. Felt so different back then, so maybe that was it. But either way,
You
it's
speak in
just
riddles, and it is so fascinating.
oh good. Well, thanks a lot. So I don't know. I just wanted to say you helped me out a lot. So thank you.
Well, you're
Keep
very
on
welcome.
keep on doing what you're doing.
Oh, okay. Well, here. And she like pulls out that stone. She's like, this stone. No. She's like looking at it, and she's like looking at you, and she says, "Is this? Does it have something to do with this?" She like sets it on the table, and you can see
Uh-huh.
like her like expression kind of changes a little bit, and she says, "Oh, the things that I experienced from that. You've gone through quite the transformation."
Yeah, I'd say so. A lot of help along the way, and you're a big part of it. So thank you.
She's just like speechless as you take your leave. She's just like can't believe, she's making like the connection that you're got this golden radiance. You're wearing all this like paladin gear that probably I would assume has some religious or
Yeah, there's a
uh
cudgel on it.
yes. So she's making those connections, and she's just like mind blown that it could be the same dragonborn. So, the rest of you, is there anything that you are doing or things you wish, loose ends you need to tie up before you move on?
I would have to have a farewell conversation with Zillan. Um, so I'll give him Cerebella's old spell book because she doesn't need it anymore. She gets her power from Order and Might. Doesn't need those stupid spell books anymore. But she's going to say to Zillan, first of all, to remind him, remember your tattoo. You can be whoever you want for an hour a day. Don't squander that opportunity. And don't let anyone talk down to you because there's power in the knowledge that you have. You have experience that others have no clue. And they might look down on you and not realize what you're capable of. But take the spell book, study it. You're smart. You can figure it out and you can show them what you're capable of when they least expect it. So take what you've learned and grow bigger, grow stronger. And I'll be back to see how you've done.
There's like a little bit of like a reverence for everything that you're saying, but you can also see that Zillan is like maybe nervous around you a little bit. He doesn't say, "Man, you've changed," or he doesn't like talk back at all, but he just kind of like, well, maybe he'll change for a moment so he doesn't have to have the indignity of taking the book with his mouth. He'll change for but a moment into a gold dragonborn, and he's kind of looks over to see if Zilloff like notices, but then he'll take the book. He says, "Thank you. Um, you know, I hope you're successful."
We will be. We're the heroes. The heroes always win.
Yeah. Well, good luck anyway.
I appreciate it. I'm proud of you. And don't step down. Fight for what you want. If you want the name Zilloff, you can take it.
Well, I'll wait till you come back before I decide about that. Maybe he'll make it a better name than it was.
Fair enough. and she'll and now he's a dragonborn. He's not like little, but
Yeah.
she'll still kind of it's meant in a loving way, but it probably does appear condescending. Little pat, motherly love. All right.
He kind of bows
All
his
right,
head and
I'm
allows
ready.
that. So yeah.
One thing I will ask is Parissa nearby at all?
Yes, I think that makes sense that she would be in here. Actually, maybe she's not in here, but you hear her voice like just outside the door, calling. She's trying to attract a new client, and so she's like, tout for hire, reasonable rates.
I will pretty much step myself up from the table and walk outside, just not being quiet about it at all. I'll go up to her.
And she
And
looks at you and she says, "Hey, Burke, you need a tout? I'm
I
very
think it'd be a good
knowledgeable."
idea. I absolutely know you are. You know what I think? I think you need the day off. Wouldn't you agree? And I drop her a pouch of 153 gold pieces to walk away.
And as you start to walk away, she kind of gallops over you and she says, "Hey, what is this? You're not with one of them factions, are you? I already told you. I don't know anything about those characters."
Oh, I know you don't. Don't worry about them. I don't think there'll be an issue anymore. I give her just a nice little smile. I put on my mask and then I continue back.
Like they're dead?
That's one way of putting it.
She just like looks at the gold. She just has like a confused look on her face as you return back into the tavern.
Well, I believe we might be all ready. Let's get to
Sounds
it.
good. So you all exit from the ubiquitous Wayfarer in anticipation that Rome is going to lead you where you need to go. But as soon as you exit the ubiquitous Wayfarer, you see a pair of Dabus kind of hovering a few inches off the ground in their robed attire, the wispy white hair adorning the tops of their heads. They kind of move very prominently, like right in front of you, look at you, and they point kind of in a direction down less crowded street. And then they start to float in that direction, seemingly wanting you to follow them.
Well,
Well, it'd be rude to ignore an escort sent by the lady herself, wouldn't it be?
let's follow.
And as you make your way off of the the corner where the ubiquitous Wayfarer is, you go down this street. And you're traveling through the city for maybe about 10 minutes or so, and it becomes pretty clear that they are taking you down into the hive. When you can see the mortuary, the kind of mushroom-shaped structure towering over all of the rooftops, and the place where this all began for you all. It seems like that's the direction. They kind of take you down a kind of litter and trash filled street. There's a couple of beggars just panhandling in the corners with hoods over their heads, rats kind of scurrying about. And the Dabus, they take you all the way down that alleyway, and it just ends in a dead end. There's just like a brick wall there. But they seem to move forward in concert, and they start they both pull out a piece of chalk, and kind of together they start drawing a doorway, you know, Alec Baldwin Beetlejuice style, like on the wall. And that archway, like all the bricks just kind of fade away, and you can see that there's like a portal there that's kind of filled with this hazy purplish green mist. And they both back away, float back, and kind of point at this portal. And of course, you know that all of the portals out of Sigil had been closed by the lady during this time of chaos. It seems that you're getting an exception to that rule.
I feel like this is about to be our point of no return. I guess if we have any less things to prepare, now might be the time to do it. I intend to cast Longshudder on myself. Would anyone also like a boon of that sort? 10 move speed faster.
Walk faster. I wouldn't turn that down.
Excellent. You're the first one that stepped up. You get it. I'll cast Longshudder at 2nd level. Give it to you and myself. And I will also take a minute, focus myself. I close my eyes underneath my mask, and then the world kind of sees more clearly. I can see like almost like multiple visages of the same people doing different things, but just like in the slightest deviation of each other. And I cast Foresight. That is 9th level shenanigans.
I'll be taking a minute as well and doing the exact same thing with Foresight.
Where are you guys getting all those hummingbird feathers?
From a hummingbird.
Shopping.
They went to the pet store earlier today. Didn't buy anything, but
Do you have any
I'm gonna-
feathers?
Sorry.
No.
Got any feathers, man? Got any hummingbird feathers for sale?
Yeah, let me just get the bottom of the cage, man. You got any hummingbirds? That sucks. Let them go. Anyway, I'm going to kind of look down and kind of touch my holy crest, say a few words in prayer to St. Cuthbert, and next to me, a mighty steed appears. It's going to be in the form of a Pegasus. I'll look at it and say, "Hey, how you doing? Thanks for coming. It's really nice that you came on out, and hopefully you help us out, huh?"
I guess I'm the Pegasus, the noble steed that appears before you.
Uh-huh.
It says, I serve for you and the cudgel. We will
Oh, good.
vanquish this great evil before us together.
Oh, okay, cool, very nice. One last thing. I'm sorry. What is your name? Good steed, mighty steed, beautiful steed.
My name is Pulphus.
Holfus.
Unless you wish it to be something else.
No, I was gonna say Peggy, and that sucks. So I'm not gonna call you Peggy.
Oh, please don't.
Holfus is much better.
Yes, let's go with the given name.
Oh, okay. Well, it's nice to meet you. Thanks for coming. We're gonna do our best. It's gonna be a mighty day for good.
Excellent. Would you like to hop on, or?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's do that.
Let's ride.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm you Pegasus.
Yeah, they
What
do.
kind of sound do it? Does Pegasus
Yeah,
make?
they
I don't know.
do. Yeah.
You think these two are okay? I couldn't foresee this happening.
Very
He
unexpected.
always seems to need a friend, so
I'm sure they're
it's good that he
fine.
has a friend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just cast Death Ward on myself.
I'll also pull out my 2 weapons, and one of them will ignite in flames. Oh, I'm ready when the rest of you are.
I think I'm ready.
All right.
I mean, I suppose I could begrudgingly offer. Does anyone else want a death ward, or are you guys feeling pretty confident?
I mean, you can give it to whoever you feel like. So that's how generous you're feeling today.
Well, if you guys stay alive, then I stay alive, right? So it's all good. I'll
Yeah.
I'll I'll cast it on the guy that gave me Longstrider. So I'll give Baldwin a death ward.
Oh, you shouldn't have, really.
Oh, generosity is in my nature. Anyone else? Trade? Well, we got the Heroes Feast person, and I did have some muffins. So here you go, Clack. We'll give you one too.
Thank you.
All I could say before we get going is if you're going to fight, stay close. I'll keep you safe. Mechanically, I have a number of auras that do many, many different things. So if you stay within 10 feet of me, I will be able to protect you pretty well.
All right. So preparatory spells have been cast. Instructions to stay close have been spoken. Pegasi have been summoned.
Full fuzz.
Anything else I need to know before we step forward?
A reminder for the Heroes Feast, because I just didn't say it earlier. Immunity to poison, immunity to being frightened, all wisdom saves are at advantage.
I'm just going to take 1 minute and just kind of ruffle my feathers, and I'm going to cast freedom of movement on myself.
Into
Oh.
the breach.
All right. So you all step forward. You get to see the crazy map.
Ooh.
So one by one, each of you drops onto a ledge, which is overlooking a massive cavern. Behind you is that archway, or there is an archway of fungal stalks that are covered in eyes and chattering teeth. This seems to be the portal from this side that you have just hopped through, and it also, as the last of you goes through the portal, that miasma that made up the surface of the portal dissipates, and it just is this nasty looking archway of flesh behind you. Eerie clouds of thin vapor kind of drift throughout the space, emanating from narrow cracks in the floor and the cavernous walls and ceiling. And many of these cracks they're pretty wide, and you're noticing that just like almost like weeds or grass, like pulling themselves up through cobblestone or a stone street or something like that. There are growths that are kind of pulling and putting pressure on the stonework here, but it's not vegetation. It's these eyeballs on these eye stalks that are kind of creeping up, and everywhere that you look, you can find little tentacled stalks with eyeballs attached to them, seemingly watching. They all just kind of drift and become very active and alert as soon as you pop into the space, and seem to all be watching you. You are immediately looked down from the ledge. You can tell you're probably up 50 feet or so, looking down at a much wider cavern. And there, basically where you see all those footprints, that is hundreds of modrons, monodrones, duodrones, tridrones, all the way up, marching lockstep in order, very orderly fashion, just moving throughout the space. They're all moving south. Each one of them looking about, terrified, shuddering. You've seen imagery of them before. There was a ghostly manifestation of the Modron March some time ago in the Outlands that you saw, and they look just like that, but terrified. But they continue to march, and they continue to march, and it just fills this cavern with this kind of metallic clank, almost like soldiers marching, because they're all metallic bodies and their little feet are clanking on the floor. Up above you, maybe 30 feet up, it is a cavernous roof to the place. So the stalactites, stalagmites in here. And pretty much as soon as you enter, there is this orb, this huge orb with a singular eye in its body, with eye stalks all around. Kind of a sleepy looking central eye that looks over you all as you step through. And it just says, "Hey, what are you all doing here? Are you here to see Gzemnid?"
Is that a person, a thing? What is
Oh
Gzemnid?
my god. Gzemnid is the god of beholders. And he deserves your reverence.
As one should, of course. Perhaps if you could direct us in the right direction, perhaps we can get this all sorted out in no time.
Fine. Can you get down from here? We have to go
Yes.
down. So he just starts to like hover down and they just slowly follow me.
Okay. Yeah. You're his buddy or worshiper?
I was created in his image, so
Oh,
yeah.
that makes sense. You look pretty.
Pretty
Pretty
what?
spot on, if you ask me. Spot on.
Oh, I do a click with a you look pretty. Looking good.
That's right. Recognize. Thanks. Okay.
Yeah, of course. You got to call it out when I see it. Your eyes are. I mean, they're quite beautiful. I don't know what else to say.
Peak
Yeah.
form.
Turn it down a notch, okay? Let's go.
So obvious. How do we get down from here?
Yeah, I actually think they're nice looking.
Well, we could do it easy way and just jump, and I can just make us all float down, or we can climb.
You can make us float? I like that. Climbing
Let's
is
do
a lot
that.
of work. Yeah. Let's just jump and float. I like that.
Okay.
Baz is just gonna fly.
Oh yeah,
no,
you actually no. I'm good. I'm good. Is it cool? You could. I see you have wings. Holfus, you're good with taking me. You don't mind taking me down
I
there?
don't mind. It would be my pleasure. Let's go.
Oh good. Oh good. I'm good then. I got.
I'll take the float. Why not?
Direct me,
All right.
champion of light. Where shall we direct our efforts?
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Just listen up when it comes out. Just follow my lead. It's cool.
Should we slay
Yeah.
this chaotic
No,
one?
it's not yet. No. Not yet. We'll just take it easy right now. Yeah. Just follow my lead. It's all cool. It's cool.
We should be bashing his head in. Speaking of celestial, and the beholder's just looking at you like, are you talking? Does that thing talk? What's he saying? Does he want to meet
He wants a
Gzemnid?
carrot.
Oh,
He likes your eyes. Yep.
There are no carrots in Gzemnid's realm.
Not a single one.
No. Well, no.
They're good for eyesight. I really think there should be carrots in this realm.
Oh.
Vitamin A?
Mm.
This would be useful information. You can tell it directly to Gzemnid when we arrive.
And you just for clarification, you said
Yes.
that there were I'm sorry, you said that there were like modrons and stuff walking around down here.
Oh yeah, yep. Everywhere
Okay.
in this whole like area where you see the footprints on the
Yeah.
map, it's just like a constant stream of
Okay.
modrons marching at pretty quick clip.
And I kind of maybe be like, how about are they worshippers too? Is that what's going on here? I'm asking the beholder.
They are not to. No, they're not worshippers. But we're supposed to leave them alone.
Okay.
And that extends to you. No funny business. Don't touch them. Don't get in their way. Let them do what they do.
And that's Gzemnid kind of telling you that? That's his orders?
Like, yeah, of course. I don't really. Yes, I know what Gzemnid wants, and he wants them to march. I suppose we need
Okay.
a Pegasus on here. Pegasus.
Wow.
That's it looks like just beautiful.
So go ahead and move your tokens down where you'd like to be positioned as
We're moving
Shabish.
south. Like everybody's moving south.
The modrons seem to
Are
be
going
moving
that
to the
way.
south. Yes.
Oh,
Is that where we're being led as well to the south?
As soon as you all get down to the bottom, I'll wait till you kind of positioned.
I had to refresh, so I'll just be another second, but
Oh,
I'll move
yep.
myself down.
No problem. It seems like he is he's kind of moving, yeah, to the south, I guess. It seems like he's like he's like waiting right here because there's so many modrons that are heading like he's like kind of looking at you all. You flew and floated down here. It seems like he's assessing like how to proceed or whatever. While he is doing that, all of a sudden there is a kind of a rupture in the earth over here, and like the stonework is cracking and falling away, and the beholder takes notice, and what happens is there's this gigantic eye stalk that seems to be shaking the room like it's a tremor, and like bits and pieces of rock are falling from the ceiling, and there's a little bit of a seismic shift as this rock is like breaking apart, and this eye stalk is emerging with this gigantic bloodshot eye at the end that just carries with it the embodiment of hate, and it's staring right at the beholder, who says, we are in luck. The great Gzemnid graces us with his power. And then he just gets like obliterated by a ray of light from this eyeball.
Wow.
And
And we never
disintegrates
asked his
away.
name. He's just gone, Didn't
Yeah.
get a chance to.
Oh,
Poor
no.
chap.
Of course it had to be an eyeball. All right.
So right here, let's set things up. We've got Baldwin, Baz, Pegasus, Klakacht, Cerebella, Zilloff. Goodbye, my friend. Well, we'll say he didn't get disintegrated, but he gets hit with this like negative energy that seems to just like drain all of the color from him, and the orb just kind of withers and becomes almost like mummified on the spot and just drops to the ground.
That's really unfortunate for that guy.
Yeah,
Didn't even know his name.
God as well as he thought. Yeah.
So this token represents
Holy
the eye stalk of
crap.
Gzemnid.
Oh wow, is that big?
Yep.
Oh god, it's a huge
Oh.
eye. Oh,
Wow, I get
no.
to see my God in the flesh. It's a script.
And
Of course.
Percy, you redeemed a wandering encounter. So I'm going to make that dream come true right here because this guy is going to immediately come back to life as a beholder zombie.
Ooh. Maybe we can get
And-
his name now.
Quick, someone speak with dead.
And there are 2 more that are going to wander into the scene from the north. So, there's our overstocked encounter to start things off. Thanks for the donation. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Getting the feeling that this god doesn't really like his subjects.
Hard to rule them. Well, I guess they're more malleable when they're dead. Undead. Oh wow, I totally did not spell Gzemnid right.
All right. Jenna, what did you have?
Yeah, sorry, it's not connecting. 15.
And Zilloff.
I got a 2. Shall I roll for the Pegasus, though? I'm going to try to stay on him.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we'll have him just go right after you.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, so we start things off, and it is Baldwin's turn.
Oh, goody. I will flash out my 2 rapiers, and I will use my bonus action. Both of them will look nice and like a golden fire on both blades. One's like a normal fire that turns golden, and the other one's like a long crystal bone or horn of some type. And I will cast, where is it? Spirit Shroud. And I'll take 2 strikes at the fella that's just below me. Let's do zombie guy. Let's see. First attack. 26 to hit.
Yes.
And then second attack is a 28 to hit.
Yes.
And with my first one, I will do a defensive flourish with my Master's Flourish and an extra d6 for damage. So I'll just make this easier and I'll roll it all at once because there's a lot add. So it's 2d8, 5d6, plus this number. Oh, there's not more d8s too. Sorry, there's so much stuff.
It is okay.
He'll be taking fire, radiant, and piercing damage if that matters. And he cannot regain hit points, and his movement speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Awesome. All right.
For a total of 51.
Big blow to start things off. And then next up is this beholder zombie up here, who will fire a disintegration ray at... see, this is Baz. Go ahead and give me a constitution... no, sorry. Dexterity saving throw.
You get advantage.
Okay, cool. Hold on. Dexterity save. Oh, God. Looks like an 18.
18 will save.
Nice.
So nothing happens.
Whew.
Sorry.
What was that?
Okay, that was Beholder Zombie. Baz, it is your turn.
So Baz is gonna be like, "What the heck was that?" And going to take 2 shots at that guy, the guy who shot at me with a longbow. So that is a 26 to hit,
Hits.
and that is for 16 points of damage. And then the second strike is 24 to hit.
Yep.
And it's 13 points of damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to use my flight movement to 5, 10. I want to move like down here to basically put the modrons between me and the bad guys.
Sounds good. And yeah, so you're safely on the other side of the march there.
And that's my turn.
Clack.
Clack is going to first cast Call Lightning over the area.
Do you have it's 30 feet is what you have. Well, I'll say in this area, because the only way it makes sense is if it is, well, we'll say it's 80 feet in here. I don't remember what amount of space you need for Call Lightning.
60.
Okay, so you got room for it here.
Oh, okay.
You may not in the rest of the cavern, but
Gotcha.
here you do.
Okay. Cool. All right. So I'm going to cast that. And I'm going to have the first flash of lightning strike down on the ice stalk itself. And let's see if the damage will roll.
And
Okay.
I believe you could have it hit the beholder too, because it hits a point and everything within 5 feet.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
so you can get
Then oh yeah,
both.
right between them, huh? Yeah.
Dex save.
Yes. Just hopefully. Oh, did I just hit it twice? Oh, I did accidentally click it twice. Sorry, I guess it connected now. I was trying to fix that earlier.
No worries.
And the number you're looking to beat is a 20.
All right, so beholder zombie takes the full damage, and then
So that would be the 28.
the eye stalk also fails. It takes the full 28.
Awesome. Yeah, sorry, ignore those other two. That was me being like, why aren't things working? All right, cool. And then with the bonus action, I'm going to take to the sky, I think. I'm going to jump up into the air to give myself some room and use wild shape to turn into a giant flying dinosaur. The Quetzalcoatlus.
How far are you moving?
Probably like 15 feet into the air.
The eye stalk was going to try to bite you.
Sounds
I
good.
think at disadvantage because of that spell, right?
Yep.
Does a 19 hit?
I think it does. It does hit.
Okay. You'll take 22 piercing damage, and then give me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity save. Let's see. Did it roll? I'm clicking it again. You might accidentally get 2. Why aren't you working?
I guess I could ask this question then while you're trying to figure that out. As far as the damage, were you more than 10 feet away from me when you took that damage?
The
Or was she more than 10 feet? Yeah.
You'd
Yeah, 'cause I said 15.
be within 10 feet.
Okay, I'll
Still.
take the damage. I'll take the damage.
Okay.
Oh.
So it is, what did I say? 22, I think. 22 piercing damage. And then
Well, thank you. I'm guessing my roll didn't come in, huh?
I haven't seen anything come through.
All right, I'm gonna try.
Do you just take the damage or do you take the attack? I guess those are two different things because, like, should you be
just the
rolling this?
damage? I don't think it takes. Take damage. You can use your action to magically take damage instead. So
Okay. So we'll still have Clack do the dex save.
Ah, screw this. I'm just getting the dice out. All right. That'll be factored. I do not make it. That's an 8.
Okay. So the way that this works is basically this eye stalk. It doesn't have a mouth, but it does
Okay.
have big, beautiful eyelashes that
Wow.
turns out they're actually pretty razor sharp. And just like a Venus flytrap, they like turn into these needles that like bear into you. Fortunately, Zilloff is there. You don't really feel the pain of that, but they seem to clamp down on your body and pull you into the eyeball itself, and you pass through this membrane.
Ooh.
And the rest of you see like the eye stalk get engorged, and you can just see where Clack would be lodged inside this tentacle and seems to be like getting pulled through it, like almost like an intestine or something.
Yeah, you
It's
see like this
nasty.
big old pterosaur critter, so like the little wings are flapping and everything, and it's just all gross. Oh, that's gnarly.
And so right now you are blinded and restrained, and inside the eye stalk. At the start of each of the eye stalk's turns, you'll take potentially damage if you're not freed from this.
Okay.
So, and it is the eye stalk's turn. So Clack, you will take 21 acid damage.
Okay.
And
I'm sorry. Just one more thing, because there's so many things on this thing. I have an aura. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say, because I was trying to find it. It's on different ones. It says I do get, I don't know if it makes a difference, but you get to add a +5 to all saving throws if you're within 10 feet of me when you're doing saving throws. And that doesn't require reaction from me. So I don't know if that would make a difference. I'm sorry.
No, it would not have. I rolled like a 6, so.
Okay, sorry. I'm just learning.
But I could add it to my list now, though. I got like a little post.
Write that down, everybody.
It's a lot to keep track of, isn't it?
yes, interrupt away. It's no problem. If we have to retcon stuff, and it makes sense to do so because we missed an ability, that's totally fine. The eye stalk, maybe supercharged with the power of Clack within it, is going to discharge its eradication gaze.
Ooh.
Sounds fun.
Fine violet dust. Well, at least it's pretty.
We'll do that right here. So Baldwin and Cerebella, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
With foresight, I get advantage on these things.
And you guys get a +5.
So I can't fail, is what you're telling me. So 35.
Feel the power of
I
St.
would have
Cuthbert.
24 with the +5. I forgot to write that in or type that in.
And then it also makes a bite attack, which it will do the bite on... Let's roll random here. The Pegasus.
No!
What's
We just got him, please!
Wolfus. I got the first 2 letters right. I'm really bad with names.
That I believe that hits.
33 will hit this Pegasus, who has an armor class of 12.
Uh-huh.
It's only 22.
Oh, he's still doing fine.
7. And then he needs to make his dex save. So
+5.
+5. Well. He didn't make it. And he's going to get swallowed.
So there's a Quetzalcoatl and a Pegasus and an Issac.
Yep. Ginormous. It actually, so if you're having a hard time visualizing the size of the eye stalk, it is the size of a purple worm is the description that they give for it. So that's how big it is. All right. I think that is everything for the eye stalk. So then it becomes this beholder zombie right here is going to take his turn. And he will use Enervation Ray on Baldwin. Constitution saving throw.
$25 with the aura.
All right. It will be 18 necrotic damage.
As you see it hit, it seems to almost absorb into the armor he's wearing. His armor has the ability, if you take a Constitution saving throw with the something of a magical effect, it instead takes 0. Seems to just reflect off the armor.
Awesome. That will bring us to Cerebella.
All right. Well, I'm going to see. I saw our kind of guy die and come back to life. So I want to try to turn undead and see if I can get these zombies to go away. So I will use my action to use my channel divinity.
Wisdom, right?
Yeah, I was putting it in there. It's wisdom DC 18.
I don't think they can make this. But we'll roll it just for the funsies of it. Oh, maybe this
Well, that
one.
made it. Yeah.
One over here.
So then the other 2, might leave us alone if they're not specifically attacked. Because of my presence. Go away, creatures. I'll do that. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
All right. Sounds good. The Pegasus. Well, I guess I should make it Zilloff's turn first.
Okay. Zilloff will go after the eye stalk because it looks like the other ones are running in fear besides the one up there. All right. So he is going to bring out the scimitar and bear with me with all this damage going on, but we're going to start. If we end up even hitting it. Oh, good. It's linked now. So 30 to hit.
Hits.
All right. So it's going to be this plus this. So that's that damage. And might as well, I'm going to add a smite on it. Because why not? So I'll use a regular slot. So I get 2D, I believe it's 2D8. Yes, 2d8. Radiant, I don't think it makes a difference, but
All right.
so 10 extra for
So,
that first hit.
1 second. He has to make a saving throw, which he makes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to hit him again then. And I don't know if that one went through.
I saw it
Didn't
pop
go
up on
through.
D&D Beyond,
Yeah.
but I didn't see. Isn't that weird? Yeah.
Uh-huh. 27 to hit.
27 hits.
All right. I don't know why all of a sudden it's not linking. So it's going to be 13 plus 6. So 19 damage. The second hit. I'm going to dump another. I'll dump one more Divine Smite on this guy. Level 17, huh? Of course, it's not like linking right now for some reason.
Because you're too powerful. All right, 6 more.
Those work, yes. 6 more. And with my bonus action, I'm going to attack it again with the Scimitar of Speed. 22 to hit.
Hits.
That plus, so 13, 14 points. And I'm going to smite it again because why not? An additional 2d8. Does that one go through?
I don't think so.
All right, sorry, let me try it once more.
There we go. 15 points.
Okay.
I'm glad it's not just me too.
Yeah, I'll refresh it, but hopefully, and I'm going to say, give you back Holfus.
Yeah.
Damn, I've had some problems with eyes in the past. Damn it. You don't have control over me anymore like you did. Or
You're
either way.
hacking and cutting, and you can see like the where they are lodged, like it's pretty prominent. You can see that they're maybe as you're dealing damage, its muscles are contracting, and like it seems like maybe they're making some progress to like escape, but then it just like gives one big swallow, and you can see them just get pushed even further down into its belly, and then the eye looks at you, and it just says, "What the hell are you bringing this thing in for? This is some tough meat."
Oh, well, he says it to me?
Yep, you can hear it like telepathically, as like in your brain.
Well, you don't want it? Spit it out. We'll get you some good meat, I guess. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We can talk about it.
It emits a ray directly down upon you. Give me a strength saving throw.
Okay, so it'll be this plus 5. Doesn't go through. Let me try it again. Jeez. Let me just roll. That would be a 25.
Nothing happens, but you can feel like your body kind of move off the ground a little bit, almost like a telepathic control, just for a moment. But you rest away from that.
Don't do that.
This zombie beholder is looking at Cerebella's, unholy or holy power, and is just nopes out of here. That'll bring us to the top of round 2. It's Baldwin's turn.
We did it, everybody. One round.
Sorry, does the Pegasus do anything in it, or is can it try to?
Yeah, we'll say it'll attempt to attack. But it will miss.
Okay, well apparently that works for me. All right, cool.
Oh, I'm sorry, I rolled it, so
No. I would prefer it. It's
Okay.
just fine. I was just wondering why this isn't working. Cool. Thank you.
Yes, Baldwin.
With all my foresight, I didn't think a giant ivestog would eat 2 mythical creatures. I'm gonna move up to the fella and swing 3 times. 2 with the Flame Tongue Rapier, 1 with the Crystal Rapier. First one, 17 to hit?
This is at the eye stock, right?
Eye stock, yes.
Miss.
Second attack, 28 to hit.
Hits.
Third attack will miss. 1 hit, keeps it easier. So this plus this, and I'll add another defensive flourish as I slash at it. And swing for 29 points of damage. And he cannot regain any hit points if he does so.
Awesome. Sounds good. Definitely, the blades that have cut into him have notched their marks into its flesh, but he is still up. That time, it doesn't seem like he quite has the same reaction they did to Zilloff trying to regurgitate, but that'll bring us to the one zombie beholder who's not turned. And for his turn, he will he'll blast an eye ray enervation ray at Cerebella. Constitution saving throw, DC 14.
Plus 5.
Yeah, I have to type that in before I hit the button. Oh, I'm hardy.
So with a save, you will take 18 necrotic.
Okay. I'll do another constitution saving throw just to see if I'm able to maintain concentration. Okay. So you said 18 necrotic.
And then he kind of floats over all of the modrons and kind of hovers down, kind of crouches down on the other side of where they're marching, and is just looking down that clear alley down at where Baz is. Baz, it is your turn.
I am going to wonder where everybody is disappearing to. And I am going to use my action to cast. Let me make sure I got the right spell. I'm going to use Conjure Volley on the eye stalk. Let me see. I get it out here. I'm sorry. Conjure Volley. There it is. Oh, shoot. No, it's too big again. Well, you know what? I'm going to do it like this. Can I do it like this?
Whoa, that is big.
Yes, you can.
And it's a dex save.
All right, dex save from Beholder Zombie. And dex save from the big boy. And I would
They both
imagine they
miss.
both would fail.
So they take whatever this is.
All right,
30,
32.
each take 32 points of damage.
So as a hail of arrows comes flying down This one right here, like a pincushion, just drops back down. Its carcass lays on the ground.
We still didn't get his name.
Uh,
Hmm.
Shabish, if you wanted to know. But
Thank you. I really was
Oh, good.
curious.
Shabish. The funny baloney.
he was a phony baloney. Issac needs to do a Constitution saving throw quick, which he makes, but just has like just the one side of the eye stalk is just a spray of arrows sticking out of its flesh.
all right, and then I'm gonna move, but I lost my page here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. I think, boy, I don't know where I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna move down here. Actually, I don't know where I can be. I'm gonna go all the way down here,
Sounds
and that's my turn.
good. I'm going to remove some of these measured templates we don't need anymore. Okay. That'll bring us to Clack.
Clack. I guess gonna try to climb out of the eyeball. if that's an option. Or try to find some way to escape.
Okay. If you're trying to climb out, I'll say it's just a straight strength check at disadvantage.
And if I have the advantage thing, does that just make it a straight roll
Mm-hmm.
from the foresight? Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. So we'll pick something with a +2 on my character sheet. Let's see if that'll roll. Oh, okay. Well, now it's showing up on my screen, so that's good. So 15?
Nope. As you're struggling against its inner muscles inside the tentacle, you just keep getting carried like further down into the eye stalk.
Oh, that ain't good. All right. And then I believe I don't think I can even do the call lightning because I think it's a point I could see. Yeah. Point that I could see. The struggle out was an action, right?
Correct.
I think that's all I can do right now. All right, that's all I can do.
Sounds good. At the start of the eye stalk's turn, you'll take 21 acid damage.
All right. I revert back to my normal form.
And you're concentrating on the something.
That I am, yes. The call lightning. Let's see, and I do get advantage on that. 1 and 2. It's still not popping up.
You just need a 10, so I'm sure you're going to make it.
Oh yeah, I have a +10, so I'll be okay.
The Pegasus take some damage too. Type Pegasus down to 16 hit points. And the eye stalk. Oh, I have to see if this thing recharges. Does not. So the eye stalk is going to make a bite attack. I think it'll bite Zilloff.
Okay.
Doesn't seem very good. We'll use a reroll. Sorry, chat. I'm trying to make you proud. I can't do it. An 18. So that's its
Oh.
turn.
Uh-uh.
And then the Issac will actually burrow back into that cleft there.
Uh-oh.
So if you got it available, you can take an attack of opportunity on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it going into like the wall or into the ground?
It's burrowing into the ground.
How high are the ceilings
I think I said 80 feet in this chamber
in
here.
the deep part? Okay.
So that plus, sorry, that we're doing them all at the same time. So 17 plus, I'm going to add another smite on it because why not? And
Also, if it matters at all, just throw it in there. With the Spirit Shroud, his movement speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay.
If it matters.
second level smite coming down on it as well. There we go. So this plus this.
All right. So what, Zilloff, what was your total damage?
My total damage was 24.
All right. And Baldwin?
My total damage was 23.
I'm sorry. I get to roll once more. I'm so sorry. I didn't get that last one. So now that's not rolling. Okay. Oh, yeah, a 7. Sorry. See if this rolls. 30 is the total damage for me.
Whatever you did just now, is it 6 more?
Yes.
Okay.
6 more.
Gotcha. He needs to do this con save quick.
And while he's doing that, I run. I can't do that. Never mind. Ignore me.
All right. So he burrows underground with the tasty treats in his belly. That'll bring us to Cerebella.
Okay, well, not sure there's much I can do at the moment to help there. So I will put my attention on this zombie beholder. I don't want to go over there though. I'm going to cast a guiding bolt at it. That's what I'm going to do at 3rd level. So let me bring that up. All right. Cast spell. Attack.
Yes.
28. Okay. Ooh, pretty. So 15 radiant, and then the next person who attacks it will have advantage. And I'm going to move to the other side of the paladin. Just a little bit.
Sounds good. Let's go to Zilloff.
All right. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's trying to pick up from what was going on before. Either way, is there a hole? There's a hole in the ground?
There's like churned up rock. There's not a hole.
There's not like a tunnel left from it.
Right.
Okay. I can 1, 2, 3. I could get over there and hit it. Is it difficult going through the modrons or?
You're going through the modrons. Give me a.
Uh-oh.
Yep. You're trying to move through. Give me a dex save.
Okay. This plus 5. That coming through, then I'll just roll. One moment. Sorry.
Yeah, when technology doesn't work and you have to
I
roll
know.
these big dice. It's like
Not
a
even
lot of
used
stress.
to it. What is this? Yuck. Just kidding. It's nice to roll. 17.
17. Okay, 17 is a fail.
Okay.
So, as soon as you step into wherever you're going to step into the Modron March,
Yeah.
you thought you could make it, but they are unrelenting, and they just pay no attention to the fact that you even exist, and they just militantly trample over you. They don't make any path for you, and as soon as you get knocked down prone, as you try to muscle your way through, and even that, they are just trampling on top of you. Row after row of these heavy creatures, and so you end up taking 44 bludgeoning damage, and your movement stops there. Pegasus, or you got, I suppose you have an action. You haven't used your action, right?
Yeah. I was just looking at sorry, I was looking at this. Okay. Action. I am going to cast. Can I dash as an action to get out of there?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that.
So you would dash, and then you'd use half your movement to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
gonna.
Okay. Yep. So in that spot, like in that moment, you stand up. You still have half your movement. And then you're coming back out.
Right, because if I go further in, well, every step, is that like an additional?
It would be an additional dex save to try to get through. Yeah.
I should have tried to just jump over him. Oh well. Okay. I'm gonna put 10. I'm gonna end up back over here because then I at least could give a little bit of a protection. Okay, that's it.
All right.
Well, you helped us learn something very valuable there. Not to go dashing into the barn. Yeah.
Oops.
Baldwin, it is your go.
Me! I have my foresight. I can see a path through the modrons to get to this fella. I can see the way through. Whee! I'm gonna try and get through.
You could. Or
I'm gonna jump on top of one of them. It's like kind of just like hop from Modron to Modron head type of deal.
Okay.
I can see this going very well in my future. Is it dex save?
Dex save.
I can see the path.
All right. 25 makes it. You just take a little bit of damage, and it's just difficult terrain for you. 22 bludgeoning.
Ouch. Not doing that again. That was not worth it. I could just hit him from back here. Silly goose. Alright. Whee! Hello. 3 strikes at this feller.
First one at advantage.
I don't need it. I'm sorry.
Well, it's okay. It's there.
I already have advantage if it means anything.
I kind of figured when you said you didn't need it.
30 points.
No, this is just a hit.
Oh, that's just a hit. Okay.
So all 3 hit. Okay, math time. Rapier damage. Spirit Shroud damage. Crystal Rapier damage. Fire damage. Flourish damage. Here we go. Oh, not that one. This button.
Wow.
55.
It goes down.
That's it.
At the top of the cavern, on the ceiling, you feel, probably Cerebella, you would notice it. There's like bits and pieces of stone and debris that are crumbling down, and you look up and you just see not necessarily the eye from the eye stalk. In fact, it's actually probably bigger. But there's just like this great eye that is opened up on the ceiling and is staring directly down. And there is like this kind of like purplish glow that casts light that casts down from the eye down onto you. Give me a strength saving throw.
Okay.
+5.
Yeah. Strength saving throw +5. And we'll see what we get. Whoops, that's not a plus sign. Sorry. Computers. All right. 24.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Baldwin.
I mean, I am forever scarred because that was horrific.
And it's still
But-
there. It doesn't retract or anything. It's still on the ceiling.
I just
staring
kind of
down.
am pointing up and trying to get Zilloff's attention to see this thing up there.
Uh,
Yeah.
what?
It's a eye. Big one. All right. Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
It's me, Gzemnid, the eye in the sky.
Oh. My perception is extremely bad now. So
Look up! I'm up here. Baldwin, it is your
Optimist.
turn.
I already went.
Oh, yes.
That was just my turn.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Baz.
Oh, it's me. Okay. Well, I'm like, are we attacking this thing now? That seems really big.
Bigger
And
target. You can do it.
and let's see here. Hold on. I had this order. I'm going to bonus action cast Zephyr Strike on myself, which is a minute thing that just helps me if anybody tries to attack me. And then and then I guess I will try to take shots at the eye. Do I see any trace of the thing that dug into the ground yet?
Just like the kicked up rubble from where it burrowed.
All right. Well, I'm going to try to shoot at the thing in the sky on the ceiling. So I'll take 2 attacks with my longbow on it. And that's a 25
That'll hit.
to hit. Oh, good. For 16 points of damage. And the second attack is... Oh, it's a natural 20.
Okay.
It's a 36. You rolled a 36.
I roll crit damage on this, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I think I did it right.
And
Maybe.
it's also vulnerable to piercing damage. So there's
Sweet. Well, it is an eyeball, which is really gross when I think about it. So that is whatever that damage was, 20 crit damage. And then I would like to move, and the rise is 50 feet though, 50 feet up
to that where you
get up
where you
to the top.
initially were. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's above Cerebella. Is that the area that it's? I know it's really big, but it's sort of in the
That's
center
where it
of
was.
this
Yeah.
area.
But as you shoot it, like it's just like son of a biscuit.
Well,
I'm
why
gonna
do you
take
keep
care of
attacking-
this. I got
You
something
keep
in my eye.
attacking us.
Well, I'm probably coming back, so don't get comfortable. Bye.
Well, all right, I'm
Retracts
not,
into
and
the
I'm
ceiling.
going to move over here. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Clack. It is dark and stinky and painful.
It's gross in here. It's very painful. This thing was big, right? Like, how big was this thing?
I mean, it's a huge, not even huge, gargantuan size. So probably the width of at least like 20 feet in diameter.
Okay.
And long. You never saw, like, it never fully like came up out of the ground.
Right.
And
Okay.
you know that you no longer hear the sounds of battle on the outside, and you just feel like you're moving.
I wouldn't know what is going on outside. Okay. I'm going to attempt to wiggle free first. With the action. And that was what did I do for that before? A strength saving throw?
Strength check at disadvantage.
Strength check at disadvantage. Let's see if this is going to roll or not. No, of course not. Okay. Let me just use this dice. Oh, well, all right, 1, so I'm not going anywhere. All right, so that plan is not working out. I'm going to turn into something very big in hopes, I don't know, maybe he'll spit me up. And I'm going to choose a Brontosaurus, which is also a gargantuan creature, with my other wild shape. So I'm just going to get big inside the eye stalk.
All right. So you will become. You're gonna match its size essentially.
Pretty much, yeah.
Give me a Constitution saving throw as you do that, with the dinosaur stats.
With the dinosaur stats. Brontosaurus. It's a +3. At advantage. That would be a 19.
Okay. So the group, you all watch as the rock pile kind of starts to quiver and move, and then you see this elongated head kind of poke its head up, its dinosaur head, and it just starts to like kind of feebly kind of climb up out of the rocks until it can finally get its feet on firm ground, and it manages to pull itself up and out. The bottom half of its like torso and its tail is just like slime covered. You can see pieces of like guts clinging to it. And then moments later, you just see the Pegasus also just swamped with like acidic, vile juices and bits and pieces of the worm. Presumably it is dead.
It turned into a dinosaur.
Oh,
You know,
What
for all my
meant for-
foresight, I could not have seen that coming either.
yeah. What's going on here?
With his Thycrene telepathy, he's gonna go. It was so gross and burny in there, like it was painful. Don't do that again.
Master, you did not prepare me for the vile evils. He took me straight into the bowels.
I'm so sorry. You okay there? There, Holfus?
To be honest with you, I'm not quite whole.
Oh.
No. I have a hole right here in my leg from where that
Okay.
vile creature's acid burned through my holy flesh. Can you repair me, Master?
Of course. I'm looking worse for wear myself. I decided to they don't stop. Those creatures over there. That's apparently if you hop on top of their head. Yeah. We're out of, I'm assuming we're out of combat then.
Out of combat.
Or initiative, yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna immediately start trying to heal up. Pegasus needs how much?
He needs 43.
Jeez.
Is it
You
too
really
much,
don't do that, huh?
Master?
No. You're this. It's fine. I'll give you some. I'll give you some healing.
Hey, Bass, I get a lift?
Try, sure. I'll try to. I could come get you, I guess. Am I able to carry? Am I able to carry him?
I'm not that big.
You can go over and
Hey.
short-term lift.
I'll lift you over, then land, and lift you a little bit more. Then I'll just bring you out. No,
I
I'll
could,
gather up.
I could stretch out my neck. You could use that as like a little break point.
I'll drop 40. I'll drop 40 on the Pegasus.
Sounds
I'll
good.
go. Before I gonna hit myself, like, does it anyone else can heal? I'm just, I trying to save my. Let's put a little damage.
Can
on.
anyone else? Yeah, I mean,
Of course.
heal.
Who can't heal?
I
Oh,
could
good.
do some healing.
Who
Everyone
wants to
can.
heal me, huh?
Sure.
Okay, that'd be great.
You know what?
He'll.
I'm looking. I start like staring at Cerebella. Anyone else want to heal me?
Zilloff, you did a fantastic job, and I'm sure when you cross that modron pile, you'll get right through it once again. I'm
That
gonna
was
give you
stupid.
I'm gonna give you a first level healing word.
Oh, in that case, don't even waste it. No, just kidding. Just kidding. I'm just. I can't do that. That's amazing.
Congratulations, you are the recipient of 4 brand new hit points.
Looking good.
Level 17 characters.
That's right, everybody.
We did it.
Word still sucks.
That's it. We won.
Would you like some more healing still, or?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll turn back down into a Thrycreen.
No. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm gonna go like this. If you're telling me.
Yeah.
So you can't. If you can't do it in your form, don't.
I can.
I remember a long time ago. I do that with somebody. I forget, but yeah, don't waste it.
Okay.
Does anyone else though?
I'll cast Cure Wounds. Gosh, 3rd level Cure Wounds on you.
Oh yeah,
I'm
it's gonna feel
complaining.
good.
Yeah, it'll feel great. Now, rub some dirt on it, walk it off, and here's 10. That's all it gives you.
We suck at healing. We're so bad at it.
Thank you.
2 and 2. Come on, that's all I give you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Cerebella.
Never say I haven't given you anything, right? I mean,
Oh, you have. You've done a lot for me.
Yeah,
you are. Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
You're very welcome. That is what I'm here for, to keep us all on our feet and going strong.
Speaking of feet, these modrons seem to be marching quite adamantly to that direction. And
I would imagine the leader. Yeah.
I would also imagine that a wise man once told me that don't run uphill, me boys. So I don't think we should go up that way. But I could see if I can try to calm the modrons' nerves a bit, so we can probably walk with them at a more reasonable pace. And as I say that, I clear my throat, and I profess to the modrons marching in this area, "Never fear, your heroes have returned. We have come to save you from this vile place and lead you home once more." And I will do counter charm. So to hopefully steal their nerves and help them be not scared as they are.
And your end goal, what do you hope? You're hoping to be able to like walk with them to the south?
Walk with them, have them calm down a bit, so they're not just panicked.
So I'm gonna say, if you want to pop like the description into the chat, you can. But I think I
It's
got it.
yeah, it's not a great
s-
feature. There you
So
go. Boop.
is actually preferred. Okay, we'll say it's enough that they give you a little bit of a berth to like step in and walk with them, but it seems to do little to like change their demeanor. I guess you can still just read the terror that's on um, their eyes and on their faces, but there's like a couple that seem to like pause for just a moment to allow you to step in and be able to walk with them.
That was amazing.
Yeah, I just spoke the truth.
Man, I keep on saying me, like it was me, but it was me. I'll say it was me. I really could have done a lot if I would have just kind of kept on being who I was. You're you're doing awesome.
Don't put yourself down too much. We all walk the paths we've made for ourselves. It's up to us to make sure we stay on the course that we've made.
Yeah. Yep. Those pretty words mean a lot.
Thank you. I was really just trying to figure out what to say at that point. I'm not that great with words, if we're being honest.
You are. You're so good.
No, not at all.
Weren't you a king once?
No, because apparently this guy's not a king at all. He's more of a general type of feel to him. But at one point probably. Let's just keep walking now.
You're good with crowds. You're very
You
good
wrote
with
Yeah,
crowds.
man.
poetry.
Thank you.
I mean, you're very poetic.
Yeah.
After I think this is all done, I should write a full-length poem. No more of this haiku nonsense.
Like the
An
Odyssey,
actual-
the Iliad, the Baldwin.
An epic.
I don't know about that
Great.
one.
And as
Heroes
talking a little bit while you're moving in step with the modrons, it sounds like all your healing and everything has been taken care of. You step forward and
Can
follow.
I like?
Yep.
Yeah, I just want to like. Can I sort of try to take in the surroundings, like looking around, do I don't know. I mean, I just want to kind of like, where are we going? Like, what does it look like ahead?
I will tell you right now.
Yeah, I see that.
It looks wonderful, happy, and full of sunshine and rainbows.
So
Home.
probably as you are right here, you will see at this point right here, the modron's path continues, and it leads past a many-horned skull that is impaled by a moldy stalagmite. And it seems like as the modrons walk past its gaze, they like flinch and they like cower, and like their terror is heightened. Some of them even like kind of hunch down, put up like one of their little wiry hands in front of their face as if they're trying to walk by with some semblance of cover. But you don't really have the opportunity to slow down or move out of the way as you're marching, because if you did, you would just get pulverized over. So you're kind of moved forward here with the flow of traffic. And I'm gonna roll. This is a better idea in theory. Okay. So Zilloff, Baldwin, and I see Clack's not there. I guess that's.
I'm here.
Oh, you are. Okay. I was gonna say maybe the way to avoid a saving throw is you just step away from your computer and I'll bypass you and go to someone else. But if you're there, then we'll make you do it.
I am here. Sorry.
Zilloff, Baldwin, and Clack. All three of you give me wisdom saving throws, and this would be I would consider this a charm. So if you've got something that protects you from charm effects or whatever, it would apply here.
Advantage on wisdom saving throws, right? From the Hero's Feast.
Yeah, being frightened is what I have. But I don't know. I don't think that's frightened. It's charmed, right?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else I have?
Oh,
Still not sending.
14, huh?
Oh, you have a. Is it fair to say that people are trying to stay close to me or not?
Right now, yes.
Okay.
Oh, I definitely
plus
would
5.
It's with the +5.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, so got a 10 plus 5 plus 12. So I got a 27.
Okay, you're fine.
All right. This at advantage.
Depending on how you roll, I might ask to use one of the rerolls.
Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah, 14 doesn't feel good.
Yeah, I got a 20.
All right, Baldwin's using a
22.
reroll.
23.
Yes, please. I foreseen something like this probably happening. It's probably very bad. You know, I think I want the bad things to happen.
Oh my goodness. That's terrible. Sorry.
So
I can
you
foresee this.
watch as
Oh, gee.
Baldwin steps out of line and is like going over to the skull.
No, no.
My.
no.
You are
What
fascinating.
are you doing?
I mean, look at it. It's incredible. The creature that must have belonged to must have been extraordinary. Huh.
You hear a telepathic voice communicating to you, Baldwin. It says, "Champion, I need you. You have come at the right time. I sense you know Shemeshka. You know of her wickedness here."
Quite. Running with her not too long ago. She's hopefully no longer an issue anymore.
And this voice is just soothing. It's calming as it's talking to you. And it feels wise. And it says, "We can put an end to her wickedness once and for all. She has forced me here to terrorize these poor modrons, but I can do nothing on my own, as you can see. I need your help. The true enemy is just beyond this tunnel. If you take me to him, we can defeat him together. The demon of incredible power."
And who might this demon be?
"I am sure that you can handle it, so I will share his name with you. But his name is Arlgolkir. Arlgolkir. Yes.
Has Baldwin the hero ever heard of Algolkir?
I guess history or arcana.
Horse apiece. But I have foreseen such an event like this arising in my future. 5. I have foreseen that I have never heard of this individual.
Your knowledge is
this one
vast.
eludes me.
You know he is a terrible blight on the multiverse, and he means to do harm to these poor modrons.
Any feat upon this land is one that needs to be destroyed. How can I free you from your, I guess, pillar?
Can you convince one of your friends to give me a lift? I think it's going to take at least 2 of you.
Zilloff, I might need your assistance.
What do you want? We're going this way, I think.
There's a
What are you
fiend.
doing?
There's a fiend ahead in that chamber that's going to try to destroy us. We need to stop him, and this fellow here can help us. By the way, what's your name?
Yeah, what?
The last one we met kind of died very quickly.
Well, I have already undergone that process, so you won't have to deal with that again. My name is Behirit.
But here, it's a pleasure to meet you. You look a little,
Oh, yeah.
skinnier than the other ones.
Yes.
In a good way of sorts.
Divine sense, please. Detect good and evil. 60 feet. Celestial fiend, undead.
Fiend. Like a fiendish presence. I guess the skull
Thank you.
itself is not.
Oh,
It's not detecting like a living fiend, but like the essence of a fiend is there.
you smell extra stinky. I think you might be not. I don't know if you're going to be good for us there. I don't know if your buddy there is good for us.
I am the lesser of two evils that you must.
Oh yeah.
Yes, pair with. You can tell my name is not as odious.
Difficult to pronounce.
Yes. Trust me.
I don't think Baldwin. We got to get going.
But we can't just leave a potential ally behind.
We could come back. We'll fly back if we need them. How about that? How about we see what's in the next room? And yeah. Well, yeah, it's no problem, right? We'll come
No,
back.
this is a one-way street. You can't come back.
Yeah, here we could just fly over these guys. It's not a big deal.
But he already told me if you go over there, there's a fiend that's going to get you, and his name is
His name will be irrelevant if we partner. We would. Yes.
And why does he care? Why does he care so much? He cares about these guys? Is that what it is?
Well, no, he hates Shemeska.
Okay.
He hates Shemeska. We hate Shemeska. If we hate her together, we can kill this fiend that's in the next chamber. What do you say?
I
have foreseen this.
I respect and I love you, man. You help me out a lot. I really do. So I don't know if this is good for us.
At this point, I'm assuming everybody has stepped out of the line to not get separated, correct? Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I have foreseen this possibly happening in our future. In our immediate future, it's something that's going to happen beyond those magical wall over there. And I've foreseen that this fella here could be a key player in such an event.
I'm going to go up and put my hand on your shoulder. Brother, I'm sorry. It's going to be a no from me.
It's a telepathic voice. It is good to start talking to Cerebella. Surely you know there is wisdom in what Baldwin says. The order that we could bring can only be found together. You are champions of strength, and together we can vanquish this demonic scourge that Shemeska wants to spread.
The way I see it, you are not a very powerful ally being lodged here and already killed. I don't really see what you have to offer us. My friends here, they've proven themselves. You seem to have been defeated.
I can help you. You have come to this place, and you are now trapped just as these modrons are trapped. They have no way of escaping Gzemnid's realm, but I know a portal, and I know how to access it. If you help me, I will tell you how to get out of here once your business is concluded.
Well, this person does seem to have some inside knowledge of the place. Perhaps a momentary alliance wouldn't be a bad idea.
See,
Cerebella's on my side.
What?
But we can't all do this unless we do this together. We need to rally.
It seems like we're just bringing another enemy with us. I don't know. I don't know if this is a good idea. I mean,
didn't we do something similar to this when we crawled out from a mortuary and we made a deal with a creature that had turned out tried to assassinate us? I'm a no on this one.
That was a long time ago.
It's still fresh in my mind.
Baz,
What do you think,
What do you have to say
Baz?
about this?
Seems like you're the.
Baz is gonna walk over to Baldwin and just be like, with feathers around, like on your shoulders too, and be like, I don't know what it's saying to you, but I think it's talking to
I just told you.
Cerebella. Yeah, but I don't really know what it's saying to you, and I'm gonna cast protection from evil and good on you, which should make it so you can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by these guys.
I'll give you, Baldwin, another saving throw with advantage since you're already.
I have foreseen such an event like this arising in my future.
Got to be better than 5.
That's 5.
Oh my god!
No way.
Wow.
You do not understand what you're saying. Baz, trust me on this one.
That proves it. I'm not evil.
All
I
right.
have never led you astray this bad before.
Hey.
It sounds legit. I mean, I don't know.
Evil's relative. This is useful. We need to think practical. We need to think what is going to accomplish our goals. And if
But he
this
stinks.
creature has inside knowledge that can help us, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
If he was our real friend, he would tell us without withholding it.
Well, he already told me, though. I told you what he told me. He just can't say
How's he
it.
gonna help? How's he gonna help? Look at him.
He knows a portal. He knows an exit. He knows
We're
the
gonna
enemy.
talk to the people that are doing, like, in charge of. I don't know. I don't think so, and I don't think it's a good idea.
But here, they don't understand what we have going on and trying to communicate here. Can you just help me clarify to them what I need to say to get these fellas to agree?
I think we only need one of them. I'm not that heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, one of them also asked, "What can you do?"
Oh, well, I have the portal that I can help
Portal,
you with.
yes. Portal.
And I am, well, I have knowledge. I'm a big skull. Look, if you move me, I can no longer terrorize these modrons. I hate being here.
You don't like being here either?
No.
Fellas, you don't understand. He's trapped here just as much as these modrons are. We're freeing another soul from the tormented place
But look
by
at them.
Shemeshka.
They're afraid of him. Look at them. I can look at them and see that they're hiding.
It's a reasonable response. I mean, look at his face. I would say it's very scary if I wasn't so full from a hero's feast, one might say.
Are you one of the creatures that are you're here? And
I have to do it because he is in the other room doing the same.
Oh, what if we were just to get rid of you?
No, then the demons will win, and demons will overrun the multiverse. Do you want demons in your cities, killing your children and your people, and
this is like
spreading pestilence? That's what they do, you know.
You can't trust a demon.
Nasty beings.
I see what this is.
Yeah, you're the devil.
I'm the devil. Yes.
This is a turf war. That's what this is.
Yes.
He doesn't even know what he could do to help us.
Are we finding this?
And stumbled.
Portals are important.
What is the portal gonna do? We'll be able to escape after.
Do you think so? Some of these portals are one-way portals. Maybe this is the portal to get out of here.
Well, I hope so.
That he
Either
knows.
way,
And he will tell us if we bring him into the next room. How about this, Baldwin? You and I can bring him into the next room, and these cowards can stay back, and we'll see what happens.
I could agree to these terms. But here, is he also in a similar disposition to yourself right now? As in, is he also a head on a spike?
No.
Oh, you're asking.
No.
He's a little bit more. He's got a looser consistency. He's very ooze-like.
I was once an ooze.
No! I mean, not ooze. Bad choice of words. He's more of a sludge.
sludge.
Is that more of the... Never mind.
But you're just gonna be there. You're not gonna fight. Is there anything protecting you now?
Well, what do you mean?
Yeah, like right now. Is there anything protecting you?
Yes?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead. Try to harm me.
I wouldn't do that.
To be fair, if our newfound friend can crumble so easily, maybe not a good choice of ally.
Let's make them face the wall and maybe can't we cover this up? Is anyone able to like just kind of
We just turn it the other way.
turn it around? Right, guys?
This is
know.
no. This is my
Come on,
good
let's push
side.
him. Let's push him.
Can we twist him around
Go.
to face the wall so it's not facing the modron?
Oh, good, you're helping me lift. And I start lifting up.
And then we
Okay.
just go in a circle.
left.
You move him like a
Drop him
couch.
down.
Yeah, we're pivoting him so that
Pivot.
instead of him facing the modrons, he's facing the back wall.
And then, okay, you do that. And then he's like, what do we feel that we have accomplished here? You don't think that my aura, you think it's just that I'm staring oogity boogity at the modrons and then they start to believe that devils are all running amok? No.
Actually, yeah. That's
I
kind
mean,
of what
yeah.
we think.
Yeah.
No.
Kinda.
Exactly
No.
what we thought.
No.
Uh-huh.
Please. Come on. Come to your senses. We can
The back
end
your
all
head
of
is
this
much less
together.
terrifying.
I don't know. I feel like I don't think it's a good idea, guys. I think we should just cover this guy up, or I don't know. Can we like implode the ceiling on this guy or something? I don't know. We just, or I
Pretty
could just destroy him, I guess, if you want.
What would happen if you did that protection from good and evil thing on the skull?
On the skull, I don't know. I don't know.
I have a question. Is this a I'm gonna try to do this because it might work. I don't know if it's a spell or not
Well, while
because
you're doing
nothing's a
that,
spell anymore. But go
I'm
ahead.
gonna grab a piece of charcoal and I'm gonna draw a smiley face on the back of the skull's head.
I'm gonna try to do this and see if it works because a cleansing touch. I end one spell on myself for a willing creature. I'm gonna touch Baldwin and see if that does anything.
Sure. His fascination with the skull's arguments seems to end, and he's no longer charmed by it.
Okay.
Yeah, so do you still think we
Ugh.
should do this?
No!
Yes,
Why would
done.
I don't.
I take the word of a fiend? Get out of here.
It's a devil. Devils keep their word.
Yeah, but how do I know if we free him? How do we know if we free? You're just gonna, tear apart the place, kill a couple of just innocent people after you're out.
I guess you don't. But look at me. Do I seem potent enough to do that? I am merely here to spread my influence to these modrons, which you would agree. You're here to stop that. There would be no need for me to do this if that demon was not here spreading its influence. I am here as a mere balance, a counterweight.
Here's the thing, though, and just bear with me now that I'm thinking about this. These modrons think that they're trapped in a perpetual, the blood wars are, and you fighting the demon would only reinforce that concept, correct?
Yes.
The best way to break this is for you to not fight the demon.
Well, I'm hoping that we will conquer it together.
But that perpetuates the whole. That's Shemeska's plan, right? For these modrons to think they're constantly trapped in this. But if you refuse to play your role, you don't play your part. then the illusion's broken, or it's starting to be broken. You don't want to play into it.
Well, then there'll be more demons. Because he's not going to cooperate. He's a jerk.
I see it. You're not going to be convinced to step away from this ancient feud.
I would love to step away. Please, show me the way.
No, you want to step into it, not away from it. That's the problem.
Group
We
huddle, everybody.
introduced you to an eye. There was it's kind of a dead eye now, but yeah.
No, I don't like that guy. This Gzemnid is the complete opposite of order and control.
I like order and control. But my friends here, we have to go with the majority, and I'm afraid I'm the only one that sees the reason in your plan. So,
Well, perhaps if we free the modrons from their march, perhaps this place will cease to be. And they be free anyways.
You come back and get me, right?
I thought we couldn't come back, huh?
Don't leave me here. It's terrible. I hate it.
You just want to leave. We get it. We could.
I mean, I could try to help you. I don't know if this would help you. I could try to dismiss you, dispel evil and good, send you back to your homeworld.
Oh.
I'd have to be able to actually hit you. It's not meant to start a fight, just meant to see if I can get rid of you.
No. Not
No?
until you've dealt with the demon.
Okay.
So we
That
could come
in the back
back, right? We could come back then.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a circle. I think these guys just...
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll see about the demon, and we'll.
Yeah.
do what we gotta do,
All
huh?
right, do what you gotta do. Can you turn me back at least?
I don't think so.
Just make me stare at a wall.
I don't know. You're kind of freaking out the modrons too.
Well, it's a
What
bat.
Do they look? Do they look? Do they look
What
a little
happened
more
to you?
uneasy?
Yeah,
How are you here?
they're still like kind of cringing anytime they're like in
Oh.
the presence of it.
Oh, okay. Maybe we should turn them around. I kind of feel bad now.
And it is only a one way. Like we'd have to go around the entire circle to get back to the front.
Yeah, I mean, unless if you're flying over the modrons, you'd have no problem going back the other way. But
Could just hear me out? Could we just pick him up and take him out of here and drop him off back at that portal?
Or at least on the cliff above, right? Then maybe the modrons won't see him.
So you are in agreement for freeing them then?
Oh no, I'll probably have to destroy him, but
Okay. Can you fly, or are you just actually just a skull stuck on a pike?
yeah, I used to fly. I'm
Okay.
stuck.
Okay.
Sorry.
we're gonna leave you in this other room with the eyes. If hopefully you stick around, we'll be back in a bit.
Okay. So you fly him up to like the beginning room and then like come back. Okay, sounds good. We could.
That aura
That
is that aura
happens.
still there? Are the modrons? Are they still kind of like freaked out about his presence, even if we moved him
In the first chamber,
a bit away?
yeah. Once they're in the first chamber, they seem to kind of shirk his influence when they're near him. But he's like, "Oh,
Okay.
look at the view! Oh, it's so tall in here! Wow, this place is really opened up. Thank you. Go deal with that ooze guy. He's terrible. Sludge.
And final
Yes.
question is that portal that we originally came in, is that open or is it closed?
Closed. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Who wants to hinge your bets that this sludge guy is going to attack us on first sight?
Well, if that's true, then maybe we shouldn't just go marching in like we usually do. Maybe we could try to sneak in or something like that. Would you like to try that? I don't know how well a
I don't
But
really know how well we're going to
sneak.
sneak in a place like this that's wide open and just only thing covering us is modrons.
Pretend I'm a very big modron.
I have pass without a trace if you want to try that to try to sneak or something.
I think some of us might be better at sneaking than others. I tend to make a lot of noise because justice is loud.
Olphus, maybe you should be writing them around. I don't know. Cerebella seems to like kind of justice too and whatnot.
Our definitions might be a little different.
Olphus?
I didn't like this talking to the skull. That was the
No,
worst
we're-
part of my day.
We'll probably.
And I was in the belly of a weird eye stalk thing. So
I know.
that's saying a lot.
Sorry, I brought you into being and whatnot, but I'll make it up to you when we're out. We're leaving this place. We'll destroy that thing, huh? It'll be nice.
Excellent. I almost took matters into my own hands, Master, but I
saw
controlled.
ya.
Yes. I wanted to stomp my hooves right through his stupid forehead.
Yep.
But I didn't because I thought it's not my place.
Thanks, Olphus. Anyway, guys, I'm ready to.
Yeah.
I'm ready to get this.
Yeah, Let's
While
keep
this
going.
on the show, as I used to say. What do you?
Oh,
what do you
God.
think?
While this conversation is taking place, before we enter the next chamber, I was gonna like spark my swords together, and they burn even brighter as I cast transformation on myself. 6 level stuff.
What?
I do that.
Tensor's transformation. Oh.
A few hairs from a bull. Boy, you really did go to some interesting places to get your.
We had to go to the pet store and the farm care department.
All right. Any other actions that are happening before you step into the next area?
No.
Nope.
All right. So I'm going to continue moving you forward, and we'll put you to right about here. As you were moving forward, again, lockstep in with the flow of the modrons. In this space, you can see a billowing magenta fog is swirling up over a cavernous floor, and it seems like the origination of this mist is coming from this huge open space, almost like a bottomless cavern, just off to your left as you're walking past it. And the modrons kind of walk right around and right past it. And they're so packed in that the modrons really are walking like right up to the lip of where the cliff is. And it's some wonder that they are able to keep and contain themselves from just falling like lemmings over that shelf. But they manage to keep their balance, and as do you as you start to make your way around that area. Once you're closer to it, you can kind of see through the mist, and you notice that there are these giant rocks that are sculpted with massive beholder-like faces and tendrils that extend off of them. And it seems like they float just like balloons among the gas, bristling with attentive fungal eye stalks that seem like maybe it's your imagination, but you get the sense that they are staring and looking attentively out at you. As you're continuing to walk by, marching forward, some of them betray their rocky appearance, and they do indeed start to take life and move. And we will roll initiative because they are going to attack. So go ahead.
I got an 11.
11 for Clack. And Zilloff?
14.
All right, so things are going to start off here with Baldwin. You notice that some of those stones start to move, and you can see that their outsides aren't so rocky, but are actually that kind of reddish pink, leathery flesh of the beholders.
Oh. I will. Oh, they're so far away. I can't get them with my swords. I will pull out the +1 longbow that we've had for so long for some reason and fire 2 shots at this fella right here. This guy. This guy. Boop, boop, boop. It's going to show the sword because I'm proficient, but also not proficient, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Because spell stuff. This thing, +1. First shot is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Second shot will be a 28 to hit.
Hits.
And damage will be this plus this. Math is hard. Plus that. 56 points of damage.
All right. Anything else, Baldwin?
Come on. I can foresee you coming towards me. I want you to come this way. I can foresee it. That's it.
Baz.
I will. I'm gonna step out of the modrons and take a couple shots at the same guy that Baldwin just shot. I can't get to my actions though. Come on. There we go. Oh, that's a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Good. 14 points of damage. And I will do a second shot at him if he's hopefully looking. He's 23 hits, and
Yes.
then 11 points of damage on that second shot. And then is there anywhere that I can like duck behind in this room or hide or anything like that?
I mean, you can kind of get cover from behind the modrons, but not really sufficient to do like a stealth check.
Yeah, I'm just gonna come back here, and that'll end my turn.
All
I
right.
think that'll end my turn.
Sounds good. That beholder that just took shots from both Baldwin and Baz is like, why are you attacking me for? He's the one that wants to kill you. I just want a couple of new statues to decorate the hall. And then the other one's like, no, we should eat them. They look tasty. And they start squabbling a little bit. But the one that is uninjured is the murderous one. So he's going to shoot. Oh.
Don't like that.
He's going to shoot disintegration rays at the Pegasus, Zilloff,
This poor Pegasus, dude.
and Clack. So
Oh,
Would it be fair to say that I was on the Pegasus at
sure.
least or no?
Yeah, whatever you were doing. So dexterity saving throws.
That's 5.
Brontosaurus Dex.
You still a Brontosaurus?
Oh my god, I forgot you're still a Brontosaurus.
Oh, I forgot you're a Brontosaurus.
I am a Brontosaurus.
That didn't come out. All right, let me see.
15.
Is that +5?
No, 20.
16.
Is that plus
Probably
5?
wanna. That's +5. 16.
16. I think everybody makes it, Pegasus included. So you all dodge out of the way.
I was scared there for a second. 16
I know.
didn't sound very
It
high.
doesn't sound good.
That is everything for that one. Zilloff, it is your turn.
Well, this one is the one that's injured, correct?
The one that's like closer to the bottom.
All right. Yeah, we'll go ahead and fly. I'm going to fly up. I can't move Holfus, but I will fly up there and take some attacks.
Sounds good.
All right, here we go. First one. It's not lining up again, but that's fine. 33 to hit.
Hits.
That is 13. First hit is going to be for 17 points of damage. Second hit, 28. Assuming that hits. Second one is going to be for 15 points of damage. And third attack. Ooh, an 18 to hit.
Hits.
All right. This. That plus, I'm going to add a smite. Go to D8. Did that one go through?
Looks like 9. Mm-hmm.
All right. So for that last one, it is 20. Oh, 9. 33 points of damage.
All right.
This guy here.
All right. Pegasus will do his hooves. Wah, wah, wah.
Got DM rerolls.
Yeah. This guy right here is going to use a legendary action, and he's going to use a slowing ray on. He'll use that on Cerebella. No. Baldwin is right there. Baldwin. That's going to be a dex save.
Ah, I have foreseen that you would do such a thing like this.
You make it. Clack.
Clack is going to get himself closer. Probably way about there. 5, 10, 15. Okay. He's gonna whack at it from here with its tail. Because apparently the tail has a 20-foot reach.
Okay.
And so that would be, yeah. And that is a 10 to hit.
10 misses.
Well, that's it for now.
All right. Another legendary action from this one. He's going to target the dinosaur. Dexterity saving throw.
You got it.
+5.
Oh, nice. Okay, so that turns 16, 18, 23.
All right, you make it. It is now the beat up beholder's turn. And he's going to target Pegasus, Clack, and Baldwin with petrification. Dexterity saving throws.
Oh, he wants the statues.
+5
Oh.
to Pegasus and Clark.
Pegasus is probably the big one.
I'm sorry, you said dexterity again?
Yep.
Okay.
9.
The +5 counts for all saving throws, or what does that account for?
For saving throws, yes.
It is for okay. 22.
Makes it. All three make it. And there will be one last legendary from this guy. And he's going to target Dinosaur again. Disintegration Ray. Dexterity saving throw.
+5.
+5, which I definitely need as a dinosaur.
I get why you like this class so much, Dawson. It's awesome.
Uh,
I'm a big aura guy.
19.
Makes it. Cerebella, it is your turn.
All right. I have this thing called Voice of Authority. So if I cast a spell on an ally, they can use their reaction immediately to make one weapon attack. So I'm going to cast a healing word on Zilloff and be like, here's a little more healing. And why
Ooh,
don't
thank you.
take another attack on that guy? So
I think I will.
bonus action healing word.
You're the best, Cerebella or Sarah. I don't know why I never called you Sarah. I probably should have called you. Ah!
Cerebella.
Oh, sorry.
And then as my action, I will use a cantrip. I will cast Sacred Flame on that guy after Baldwin, or not Baldwin, Zilloff takes a swing. So
That's a dex save.
yes. So I don't know, like, if the order matters, but
It might, but he's going to
okay.
fail that if it does. We'll see. Zilloff.
So
17 to hit.
17 does not hit.
Oh,
But
sorry.
24 radiant
do better.
damage.
Do better. Yeah. So that's all. That's all I got.
That's a pretty damn good Sacred Flame.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So sacred. Come on. I'm sacred. All right. That's what I've got. I don't really like being out in the open though, so maybe I'll try to go by pass. All right, that's it.
Gzemnid's gaze is once again going to return on the top of the ceiling, right above where Baz and Cerebella are. And it's going to choose Cerebella. I think it targeted you last time. It's a
It
strength
did that
saving throw.
eyeball. Okay. I have my spell shield, so I get advantage, but no +5 if I'm so far away. Okay, strength saving throw. 19.
You've made it. So
Okay. It's up there again. Go peck it with your beak.
This one right here is going to start taking his legendary actions. And he's going to... he'll use Enervation Ray on Zilloff. Constitution saving throw.
Okay, you got it. Con save. Let's see if that goes through. It probably won't. I'm gonna just roll. Con save. That is it's like a 33.
All right. Half would be 18 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Baldwin.
I just learned a fancy thing about sword bards that their flourishes don't require you to just use a melee weapon. I thought that was the case. It's not. So I will skadoodle my way up the line here. I mean, this poor guy right here. I'm gonna. Ooh, or eyeball. You know what? One will be at this fella here, and then one towards the eyeball on the ceiling.
Okay.
First shot. I gotta find it again. Oops. Why is it making me do the? I want the weapon. Whatever. There. This thing. +1. This is towards the beholder first. 27 to hit.
Hits.
Beholder will take, and with my flourish, I will do a mobile flourish and push him. And I will let you know how far that goes because it's dice dependent. Beholder takes. Third, I don't know.
Enough damage that when you shoot him, he's going to pop like a balloon and sink through the fog into the nothingness below.
With my second attack, I will aim my arrow high towards eyeball on the ceiling and shoot at him because he's being mean. $28 to hit.
Yep.
He will take this much damage. Boop. 29 points.
He starts to throw down some trash talk, but as soon as your arrow sails into the middle of his eye, it's just like, son of a god, I hate that. And he just like withdraws. I'll be back. All right. Let's see. Legendary action is gonna be, man, he just loves this, trying to do this disintegration ray. Yeah, he's kind of focused on Zilloff right now. So Zilloff, dex save from him.
Okay.
Or no, that one's gone. So I guess this guy might. I'm gonna roll to see if he picks a different.
All right.
No, you know what? Sorry. Trying to manage like 2 legendary action guys. This guy doesn't have his anymore. You killed the one that still had him, so sorry. Forget that. Scratch that. It's Baz's turn.
Okay, and the eye in the sky is gone.
He's gone.
Now,
Yep.
for now.
Just
All
the
right,
one beholder.
I will try to I'm just going to try to take shots with my longbow again, and that is a 30 to hit.
Hits.
For 13. Second shot is a 35 to hit, and it is for 18. That's all piercing. I'm gonna move away from Cerebella so that we're not that enticing. And that's the end. My turn for now.
All right, beholder's turn. He's gonna do a petrification ray on the Pegasus.
Does 5.
He's gonna do an enervation ray on Zilloff.
Okay.
He's gonna do another enervation ray on He'll do that one on Baz. So those are dex saves. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Constitution saves.
It's better
Okay.
for me.
So I need a Constitution save.
Yeah, DC 16.
Did it? Oh, it didn't roll.
Luckily, the Pegasus has that +5. He'd be a big hunk of stones.
Yeah.
falling.
I don't know. What,
I know.
let me just try it over here. Sorry. All right.
I'm good. I got a 35.
You're good? Okay. You'll take 18 necrotic.
All right.
I don't know. I can't roll it. I don't know why. I'm just gonna roll it here. I have a +5. Oh wait, that's a 9. But I'm gonna use my lucky feat and re-roll it. For the. Okay, that's a 19. That's
Okay.
just the dice roll on a lucky, I think, right? I don't add the bonus, but it's a 19 on the dice.
Yeah, well, you get bonuses and stuff like that too, but
Oh,
you
okay.
save. That is everything on his turn. Zilloff.
All right. Zilloff is going to fly on over here so that Pegasus is kind of half on, half off the rock. Hopefully that'll help if we get another. I guess
won't
I would have
drop
to go
you,
be right there.
master.
Yeah, I know. Either way, I'm gonna have to be right there. Okay, here we go. Fighting time. You know, I hate all this fighting. You know, we probably shouldn't be doing this.
I love it.
Oh, you love it. You're the original one, huh? I'm just talking while we're fighting because 25 to hit.
Hits.
I'm gonna smite this. I'll say it. This fucker.
Get him.
Say fellow. I don't know why. I heard the F and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna smite this fella.
I'm gonna smite this fellow. That's what he would have said. Zilloff probably would have said fellow. Okay. So that is. Of course, it's gonna show up here.
Oh, Percy, don't worry about it. If you just make the donation, I know what you want to do, so you don't have to worry about getting the incentive. I'll fix it later, but I can add whatever you want. All right. What's the total damage?
Total damage is 20 plus 30 for the first hit.
Okay.
Okay, going for the second one. I'll just roll twice because it'll be quicker. Oh, 23 to hit. That hits, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Much bigger damage. Second one is going to be 19 points of damage.
Okay.
Bonus action, third hit. Ooh, 16?
That one misses.
All right. And then Pegasus is going to try his best. Hopefully, go ahead and give it your best shot.
Immediately after your turn, he's going to try to do a legendary.
Uh-oh.
He's going to do Disintegration Ray. Let's have it at Zilloff. Dex save.
Don't like that one. Okie dokie, here we go. Ooh. Not gonna be good. 13.
That one fails. You'll take 45 force damage.
Oof.
And your Mr. Pegasus is making an attack.
Yes.
Hits.
Yes. Good job.
I'm doing it, Master.
You sure are. You keep it up. You're doing a good job.
And then another ray. This one's a death ray at Zilloff. Another dex save.
Oh, great. Jeez. I keep on looking to see if I have anything else to like help me out with these, but I don't. If I did, I wouldn't mind Dawson just saying it, but I guess I don't because he would have said something or looked at me like, "Oh, help me!" All right, here we
I
go.
can't be on a 5th level paladin. You're in territory I haven't played.
Okay, it's not so bad. 19.
Okay, that's good.
Phew.
Cleared it by 3.
Oh boy.
Clack.
Oh, he's far away, huh? All right, I'm gonna drop my wild shape. Actually, no, yeah, I'm probably gonna drop my wild shape. That'll be better. Drop my wild shape and you. A ice knife. Let's go 3rd level ice knife. Oh, that's right. You're probably not gonna roll, huh?
It
Alright.
rolled.
Did it roll?
Yeah.
Really?
Says, are you one of those heroes? Ice
Yeah,
Knight.
that's me.
That's your name. It's just like
Yay.
hero.
I never changed it back. Yeah, are you one of those heroes? That's me. Oh, I can't believe it showed. All right, cool. Well, that's gonna be a 28 to hit.
28 hits.
Roll damage. Oh my god! It total damage would be 21. Oh yeah, yes,
Some of
21.
that is for the.
Oh yeah, some of that is probably for
So he takes 7
explosion.
piercing. Or no, what does he take from the hit?
7
damage,
piercing.
right? Okay, 7.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I think Pegasus, Zilloff, and the Beholder need to do the dex save.
Oh shoot. Yeah, I guess so. I'm sorry, Ike.
It's okay.
I guess
It's
like
okay.
if I don't. What if I aim for like the corner of it?
Plus 5. What are we trying to get? A 20?
Yeah.
24.
All right, so you take half. Pegasus takes all the cold. He's so cold. It's so chilly, Master.
I'm sorry.
How much is it? How much is the total?
14.
I'll take it.
Oh, thank you, Master.
Oh, don't thank me. We're a team.
All right.
And then I believe that is it for me.
All right. A death ray at Zilloff.
All right. That's a
Dex
Dex?
save.
Oh, hell yeah. I love Dex saves. They're the best.
No, you
I have
don't.
an 8 as dexterity, so it's great. It's this split's 10, so that's at least something okay. 17.
You've cleared it by 1.
Oh my god. I hate this so much.
I know.
Oh, why? Just gotta keep on smiling. No.
Cerebella.
All right. Well, I'm seeing you get beat up pretty badly over there, but you're on a Pegasus. I can't reach you to touch you, so I'll do another healing word. I'll do it at 3rd level, and that gives you a chance to use your reaction to hit him. So
Well, I will.
yeah, you better hit him. You get 12 hit points.
Oh, that's good. That's good. All right. Attack with this guy. Oh my. Oh, 22. To hit?
Yep.
All right. This. One moment while we do all this.
You have a very authoritative voice. It made you hit him.
I'm going to just do another smite on this guy. I'm going to do another smite on this fellow. He's going to look back and kind of wink at everybody. Like this guy, we're going 3rd level. All right. So this plus 20 plus however much we're getting out of this thing. So 40 points of damage.
All right. It's looking pretty rough, but he is still up.
All right. Well, I'll use my action to try to do another Sacred Flame then. See if it hits. It's a dex save for him. Oh, he clears it. Oh, well, I tried.
Baldwin.
I'm speedy. I'm gonna zoom down this way to get a clearish shot, so I'm not shooting at a Pegasus by accident. 2 longbows. 1
Hits.
and 2.
Hits.
2 hits for this much damage. 58.
And that's enough. And he drops and falls into the miasma, and you are out of combat.
58 damage. That's
Ooh.
crazy.
Yeah.
I feel great. What's next? Let's do it. Thanks for the help, everybody. Thank you, Wolfus. Let's go join our companions over there.
So I imagine you all skirt away from the march and maybe grab that little alcove there in the bottom, and you'll be doing some recovery and such, or patching each other up.
Yes.
That sounds good to me.
But while you're doing that, I guess closing, we're going to start to wind down and kind of close the session here. We went a little bit later than we normally do, just because we are driving towards the end, and we had some extra things happen in there. So thank you for the donations, Percy, if you're still out there. Appreciate that. If you want to, bring that wandering monster next week, we'll fit it in somewhere, no problem. But thank you so much for the donations. That's awesome. We are what? We are at $573 raised so far for the month, so that's awesome. We are going to we got plenty of streams happening this month, so there's plenty of opportunities to download and influence all the games. I know probably tomorrow night, man, Casey is keeping them on the the edge of their seats with the Vecna game, so probably lots of opportunities to drop in and donate there. We've also got our big 7-year game happening on Friday night. We're going to be playing some X-Crawl classics, doing a level 0 funnel. And if you join us for that stream, we're going to be doing some 20 sides apparel giveaways. I've got like pullovers, hats, t-shirts, the zip-up hoodies that you sometimes see some of us wearing on the stream. So opportunity to win some stuff as well, just celebrating our our 7-year anniversary. So I'm sure group we could probably do a lot of the healing and all that kind of stuff off stream or in between the games here. But yeah, we're going to close things out by doing a round of gratitude and share with one another the moments and fun memories that highlights that came out of this game for you.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna first off, I want to thank everybody because running a 17th level character is something else. There's so many moving parts, so I think we're doing a pretty good job. Thank you, Alex, for dealing with these monsters that also have tons of stuff probably that you have to deal with. So that and yeah, I just want overall.
I want to give 2. I want to give 1 to Lyra for just the detail of Baz eating and all that stuff just kind of tickled me. I thought it was fun. Just like all the detail in it. I just thought it was really cute. During like the feast and everything, and like just the detail of like dipping his muffin into like the coffee and everything. Like it just I don't know. I thought it was just nice. I thought it was nice. And then to Robyn for playing this evil character, but playing it like in a way where like it still is totally working. Like, because I feel like that's really I don't like I like it was like so like I got like nervous there like with the demon skull, and I was like what's gonna happen there, but like it's been fun seeing you play this evil character because you're so not an evil person. So it's
I
like
appreciate that.
and then it's like it's cool like the ways that you like explain the decision making that you're doing, and like how it's still like following along with the party, but you're like it would make sense for an eviler individual to say those things. So those are my 2.
I'll go next. I'll throw 2 out. 1 towards Isaac for. I'm glad that your story like came full circle with Zilloff. He's got that moment to be his idealistic self. It's so great. It's been working through the entire campaign for this moment, and it's just great to see it pay off. And then my thing shifts immediately then to Robyn, who I thought was be like, have his whole character growth of bottling up, and hopefully she was just going to express herself. But then it's like, no, I'm in charge now. You will listen to my authority. It's just like a complete 180 of the character growth, kind of. It's so great. It's like you
Doesn't
just
feel
embraced who
right.
you were.
It's really embracing a trait that normally I wouldn't celebrate, but yeah, very different character arc.
Just gotta
Oh,
bottle it down and then judge other people for it.
absolutely. No cracks in the emotion. No, I'll show 2 as well. I really like the portrayal of the Pegasus by Alex. I find that very enjoyable. And I also enjoyed, Dawson, how you found our Parissa and showed some generosity to her, and just the detail with the mask. How you've been kind of carrying that throughout, and I just thought that was a well done scene that kind of had some poignancy to it. So I appreciated that.
I'll go last. I really enjoyed the exchange between the demon skull thing and Baldwin. So I'm throwing it out to Dawson on that just because it was really funny. Just being like you just immediately switched into convincing mode, and it was great. But I also want to send something out to Jenna for just gargantuing your way out of the stomach
Yeah.
of the thing. And that was awesome. That was just, that was great. Just good job there, Clack.
Awesome. Thank you all for the game tonight. It's sort of it isn't sort of. It is sad to think that next week will be the last time for us together to play this game, but I am looking forward to seeing it. Seeing us go out on a high note with, yes, the level 17 craziness. It's this whole game was just like, oh my god, what's gonna happen next? I don't have any idea what you guys can do. And so yeah, seeing the big dinosaur bust out of the war was pretty fun. But yeah, so thank you guys. We'll close things out here with a raid over to the Dungeon Scrawlers. I don't think we've ever raided them before, but we're gonna drop in and see what they're up to. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Hope to see you for some of the streams throughout the week here. If you haven't done so already, come join us in our Discord server, and we can chat there. So, thanks everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.